Also, don't forget what the plan was in case our special guest shows up.
Oh yeah, that'll be hilarious. I can't wait.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the December 2nd edition of the OnlyFriends Podcast. Sorry, this one is a little bit late. Had some life-altering decisions take place. Just things and stuff. But we are joined today by the regular cast and our special guest, Yume.
Hello.
All right. Well, let's go.
Bro, I've been thinking about an entrance for myself. Like it'd be something like "Star is here," so let's get started.
Listen to this guy.
That was like possibly the lamest thing I've heard in a long time.
Thank you for saying that.
Bruh. But thank you though. You gotta add that little bit of corniness to catch like the corny crowd, bro. You just got to.
No, you don't.
Think about some of the corny stuff y'all like. Start.
You really don't.
Yeah, I would maybe try to put in the All Might voice. Oh, started.
What?
That does not sound like All Might at all.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
That's the complete opposite of All Might.
That was all right. Bro, this man. Wow. But all right,
Gotta
man.
practice it, man. It'll get done.
You gonna practice it? Not me. I ain't introducing you like that.
No. Yeah. I gotta practice it every time. You give your introduction, I can, give mine.
If I had somebody introduce me, it would definitely be Bruce Buffer.
Oh no, child. No, child. You better turn that boat right back around. Bruce Buffer. It's time.
He is ridiculous, bro.
I hate y'all. I swear y'all ain't good for nothing. Only normal person in here is me and you, May.
Yeah.
That might be true.
No, that's totally untrue. You may possibly, maybe, and you're not normal at all.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no. You know what? This is actually gonna be a fun conversation because I want to talk about later, maybe towards the end, about who would y'all call each other as a villain. Like, think of an anime villain, and we just gonna pick something for each person.
You know what? Something I just realized. This is the OnlyFriends podcast, and I am the only simp on here.
Well, your name is more so like a simp. Well, I mean, I guess you're talking about the name, but
Yeah. No, I'm just like.
Yeah.
It's rather appropriate. Yeah, because that was not my intention.
Yeah, actually, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, that was not my intention. But I'm like, yeah, OnlyFriends and we simping, boy. Let's go.
I ain't seen some stupid arguments about that shit today, but man, no. I do want to talk about what they was like. Oh man, they said alpha and a beta, and they said alpha. Yeah, I'll fuck men to assert my dominance to show I'm best. Beta, wait, and they said betas. Yeah, I only fuck women because I don't want to deal with a real man.
So, unfortunately, I hate that. So there's a YouTuber that I follow. She makes super good videos. Hold up, I gotta bring her up. Her name is Lindsay. I can't remember her last name. And she actually made a 2-part video series on that stuff. Lindsay Ellis. That's her name, Lindsay Ellis. Bruh.
Yeah.
When I tell you there is this seedy underbelly, because when you said alpha, I was like, oh man, he talking about like alpha and beta wolves, and then you actually went into I fucks dudes, and I was like, no, it's this Omegaverse shit popping up all over again, bruh. That shit is wild, bruh. That shit is so wild. Them hoes nasty.
They create these rhetorics. It's retarded, bro. It is awful.
So for those that are uninitiated, Omegaverse is an amalgamation of fan fiction. It originally started with Doctor Who, Supernatural, and one other series. Anywho, those are the two main ones. Doctor Who and Supernatural were the main two that it started with, and they somehow, because she goes way into depth into this, somehow they tied in like wolf porn into it. So there's alpha and betas, and like I was like, what the hell? All right, I'm just in there listening to the video because it was about a lawsuit that she had gotten in, and she was like, if you want to know more, watch my previous video. And then I actually was like, holy shit, this is fucking wild. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, so there's like nodding and claiming bites, and like when he was talking about like fucking like the alphas fucking other alphas, that's dude on dude with like like borderline rape. Well, actually, I say borderline rape. Most of it is not consensual. It is wolf porn fantasy rape, which is really fucked up, especially in the case of the betas. Because the betas are your everyday dude. Yeah, your everyday dude is a beta. So if you're not out here jacking chicks up by the back of their neck, throwing them on the ground, and then pointing in their face saying you belong to me, they would consider you a beta.
Absolutely. I think that'll actually be a great topic, but I have to go to the bathroom. Y'all guys hold it now for me.
Bro, it's like this Omegaverse stuff is wild, dude. And I find it hilarious that this is a thing, considering most of it, like I said, most of it is rape. And the people involved are, typically more your socially active and aware people. So them fantasizing about men raping men displays two different things to me. One, that at their core, they don't either one or two things are true. They don't actually care about rape, or they dehumanize men to the point where they only consider us objects, which is the exact same thing they accuse us of. So they're no better than dudes.
I'm just confused on how this is Supernatural, because I used to watch Supernatural.
So it started with so when I remember how I said it started with fanfics. Yes. Well, fan fiction.
Yes.
So what it was, I don't want to say it's a natural progression, because it's not. So what they would do is start with yaoi supernatural fanfics.
Lord,
that's what it is. That's how it did. Twilight is how the wolf porn got into it. That was the three: Doctor Who, Twilight, and Supernatural. And they would take characters from each and make them fuck. And then they were like, oh man, well, what if they had these primal instincts like a alpha, and then everyone else were just betas? And then yeah, bruh, it's oh man,
it sounds wild. Stupid.
It is stupid.
No,
it
is stupid. It is, but bruh,
I can see there being a small community of people.
This ain't small, bruh.
There's not. There's not. No. You got to understand. First of all, you got to understand how many people in the world. Secondly, you got to understand there's a lot of fetishes. First of all, there's a lot of fetishes, and if you ever just some of the silliest ones, you will think have a huge amount. It is crazy, dude. You'd be like, oh man, I can't. Who would even think of that 70,000 K?
Did you see this initially on Twitter?
I want to say that's where Star saw it.
No, I didn't see. I haven't seen this. I was actually gonna make a joke because they had a guy in a dress, and they was like, "Where's the manly man?" And I was like, I was going to look up a joke to show a manly man. And when I was looking up in Google, like manly man. They was like, oh, the alpha, he fucks other men to show a dominance, and the beta, he fucks women because he can't deal with the. I was like,
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Backfire.
By the way, being straight in any of this stuff is highly unusual.
Always bad.
It is mainly yaoi, because it's chicks that write it.
Have anybody watched Banana Fish?
No.
That sounds familiar as hell.
Banana Fish
Nah.
it's a don't. Well, actually, no.
I know what it looks like, but
It
I haven't
sound
watched
familiar.
it.
Maybe. First of all, the opening was ridiculous. I love the opening, but it's almost like reverse fan service. That's even a thing, but it's like, dude,
No, it's a thing.
for
Free
no
did that.
reason. It's just dude on dude. I'm talking about, okay.
I love Free.
When it was one situation. No.
Yeah, you did. You watched the whole first season.
It's just, bruh, okay, if you've ever been to any kind of athletic event, I mean, they just, they just gloss over.
Bro, I'm
Most-
sorry. I tried watching the first episode.
You watch Inuyashiki, and when they had a man throat thrusting that guy in the goddamn hot tub, bro.
Yes.
Huh?
that
If you can't watch,
Yes.
if
that
you
was-
can't
that was-
watch Free,
That was a gay scene.
Bruh.
That was a gay
bruh,
scene.
Bruh.
But that
Hold up.
wasn't the no. That was actual scene in Inuyashiki. But that
Bruh.
was the entire.
name me one
anime.
scene in Free that's worse than that.
But that's the. I'm not gonna. There's nothing worse than that. There's nothing worse than that.
Bruh.
Nah,
I'm
but
just
like
going ahead
the
and do
majority of Free, it ain't that good. It's mostly fan service. Like I watched it when I was younger, and I thought I was like, "Whoa, this is gonna be like a
Free?
shonen
How
swimming
old are
anime."
you?
I thought it was gonna be you, man. That's what I thought I was gonna walk into.
And
What
that's
y'all
not what I
talking
got. The swimming anime, and it was just fan service. And I was like, "All right, so when are they gonna
Come on,
do
man,
that
fan
rival
service was not
stuff
that
and
bad.
like compete?" And it was just
They
fan
did
service the
compete.
entire time. I was like,
Bro.
What?
"They didn't compete hard.
Bro.
They didn't
No, no, no,
compete
no.
hard."
Posing,
I watched
They
it.
didn't
all
compete
girly
hard.
and
They-
junk, bro. It was so.
Exactly.
Bruh.
That was the
Bro,
competition. Who got-
Haru was the biggest rivals. I'll say, I ain't gonna go that far. But
Like
anyway,
in episode
they
2
were
or
right.
3, they were on
You
a
trying to-
beach playing around. I'm like, when are y'all gonna swim competitively? What are y'all
Episode
doing with the
2.
Free? No, don't give me that. Akinu no Sora and Haikyuu were both playing the sports in episode 1. Free, he was busy
It's
being
build-up.
depressed inside his tub. Oh,
Oh
man,
my
I
God.
can't swim anymore because
I
my
remember
rival went
that.
away or some
Oh my
nonsense.
yeah,
Bruh. That's a little gay.
being depressed in your tub is gay now. Are y'all serious?
Because my rival went away? Yes.
I don't know if that's exactly what happened, but that's what I remember. And I kind of liked it before, but then when I got older, I was like, "Yo, this kind of sucked."
My
Y'all
rival went away, so I
man. This
can't
shit
be
was-
me.
Well, okay. For just for the record though, I watched Free because the intro was
Oh
ridiculous.
yes, definitely. I love that intro.
The intro
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
No,
Yeah,
that's easy.
I'm sorry if an intro ridiculous. I end up watching the whole
That's
series.
part of
even
the
though I
reason I liked it so much. Every time, like that intro, it made you think it was about to be a shonen anime, but then it
for
wasn't
those-
every single time.
They wrong
For those that don't know why
Wrong
Dark
for
is
that.
laughing so hard, is because Star, it is very easy to predict what he will do because he's super simplistic on how he picks an anime to watch. Something about it has to be, and I use air quotations, cool, in order for him to pay
Cool.
attention.
Yes, sir.
And so soon as he said I only watched it because of the intro, I was like, oh, okay, that makes total sense now. That shit could have been super wet because it had a good opening. He stuck around just for that. And sure enough, yeah, man, I saw the opening and it was cool. So I was just like, I'm just gonna watch the whole thing. Like,
Every
That's
week, the
some
best
more
part about the
relatable, though.
series is the intro.
That's
The
true.
intro was
That intro
ridiculous,
was
though.
really good.
So no,
It didn't
see,
make no
I will
sense
not
to be
watch
that
the series.
good.
I will not
I-
watch the series because of the intro.
bro, I can't.
I
I
might.
can't like lie. I did not like My Hero Academia until they had Uberworld do that opening.
That
It-
song wasn't even that good though.
You better shut up.
What?
I
mean, I like
I will
Overworld,
kick you out of
but
here.
I think that was a weak song.
That,
I
bro.
like their work in Blue Exorcist, and I think they made another. They made the first opening in Blue Exorcist,
Hey.
and they made the third opening.
Blue Exorcist suck.
Yeah.
But
Man, you crazy, man. Blue Exorcist went off. I
Blue
actually like Blue
Exorcist suck.
Exorcist.
I liked it. You must be talking about the filler episodes that they put halfway through season 1.
Oh
I
my
didn't
god,
make that far. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god, I
I
hate it.
ain't gonna lie to you.
Why
I
did
ain't
they
make
ruin that
far.
series, man?
I don't know.
They
but
completely
people do that all the
ruined
time.
that series,
It's like Soul Eater.
bro.
So hold on.
Oh my God.
We don't talk
Like
about.
Soul
Yes, it
Eater.
was that- it
Soul
was-
Eater
don't-
was great
it was-
the
it
whole
was on the
time.
level of
No,
Soul
No,
No,
it was
at the
not.
end,
hell no.
It was
Hell
not.
the
no.
ending was awful.
It was.
You
bro.
get
It was
out of
on the
here.
level. It
You
was on
you
the
get
level
out of here
from
defending.
Oh, you
Soul
talking about-
Eater.
Blue
You talking about-
Exorcist, how bad it was.
You
Oh,
saying no? Oh, you talking
No,
about the
Blue
bad?
Exorcist
no, it
wasn't as
couldn't be-
bad.
Okay,
Man, it was pretty
Okay,
bad for me.
thanks.
It was pretty.
It was.
They
I'm
ruined
gonna
the
say
entire series.
all I'm saying is you can't be as bad as Soul Eater because it wasn't as good as Soul Eater when it started.
That's fair enough.
You can't have a worse ending because it wasn't as good.
That's true.
You can have a bad ending, but no, Soul Eater. I'm telling y'all, dude, that even to this day, I'll say everything up until that ending, I love more than Naruto. I feel like I
Okay,
said
no.
that, but
I can
anyways,
give you
I
that.
don't know. I wouldn't say that,
I
but
loved it.
Yeah, I did like it a lot.
I loved it way more than Naruto.
the manga gets even
Because-
better.
Yeah, and it's crazy that it does. But
Man.
as far as anime, you telling me that this anime, I'm talking about so good, and you give me a crap ending, that's devastating, bro. That's
I
devastating.
agree.
They just should have waited for the monthly to end, bro. Because that was the whole thing. Because I was a super big Soul Eater fan. I cosplayed Black Star. Since Soul Eater was a monthly, and they were trying to push something else. I forgot what studio was making it, but they had something else in the pipeline, so they needed to end the
Bones.
contract. Yeah, Studio Bones. They had something else in the contract, well, in the pipeline that they needed to go ahead and start on. So they just went ahead and pushed out Soul Eater just to fulfill their obligation, because they had the ability to wait until the actual ending, because the author didn't want to spoil it, a la Game of Thrones. But rather than wait, they just pushed it out, because Studio Bones they are a busy studio, like hands down. They're considered one of the best, so they get a lot of contracts. And to be fair, they had higher paying anime that they needed to pump out, so they just pushed out Soul Eater, especially since the manga was going to take so much longer to actually finish, which it did. Like, I think the anime ended. I think the anime ended fucking almost a year before the anime. I'm sorry, the anime ended almost a year before the manga ended.
Yeah.
Like, that's a long time, man.
I
And
think
then,
Akame killed it at the same time. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
but the manga ending, boy, if you ain't
was
read that
complete.
manga, you're right. It was completely different, and it was satisfying.
Yeah, complete.
Like,
How do y'all feel about his writing in Fire Force though? Because I'm so disappointed.
Disappointed.
Like, I can't believe it's the same writer.
Disappoint. Well, no. Let me take it into this perspective. If we're saying from the writer, or if we're comparing Fire Force to Soul Eater, absolutely, because Soul Eater, just how vast, how creative, deep, and all that is great. But I would not shit on Fire Force at all. Fire Force is pretty fucking good. It's pretty.
I just find it like mediocre
Well, okay, I'll have to ask
with
you.
low lows.
Honestly,
And low lows.
Yeah,
I honestly
talking about that girl. What's her name?
Tamaki.
Yeah.
Low
Tamaki.
lows.
See, okay, for me, I feel like, of course, if you're comparing it to Soul Eater, it's not really a comparison. Of course, you're gonna say Soul Eater is better, but I really, I like.
See, I just want to ask:
You said what?
have you actually watched all of Soul Eater?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched, but I know how good it was. I know, you know, and but don't get me wrong. Yeah, but so I mean, Fire Force, in my opinion, is very unique because they base all of their powers on fire, around fire, and I like that. It's not something I've really seen before, and like Star said, Fire Force is kind of linear when you're comparing it to Soul Eater, because Soul Eater is just the world is just so huge, and so I mean, Fire Force, it seems like in a few more seasons it's gonna be over. If not, 2 more seasons. I don't know. I don't read the manga, so I don't know how far ahead they are, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna last very long.
Oh, the manga definitely is continuing, and Fire Force is more scientific or technical, if you might. And I think we talked about it in our last podcast about liking mature, dark, and I can't remember the last thing I said, or adventurous, fun, and it's definitely more so on the darkish side and very linear versus. Not saying
Fire
that
Force?
Soul Eater is not dark. Yes, Fire Force.
Fire Force is dark.
It can be, yes. It's more so on the dark side versus than the fun side.
I
Specific moments?
would completely agree with you, Star. If Juggernaut had died, I would say
that doesn't take away from it.
Oh wait, that's true. I forgot that
It
people
does.
burn up and die.
That doesn't take all the time.
Yeah.
Dude, there was literally the girl, it's funny, and I'll give this credit to Fire Force. The fact that they can balance the humor and the dark sides of it, because you'll see stuff like, oh man, like the last episode, not last episode, but the episode before then, when Tamaki and the other guy, it's all fan service joke, blah blah blah. And then you get to the next episode and the dude neck literally gets cut off immediately. This girl ability is controlling dead people, and it's a lot of that stuff that I feel like gets underlooked. Fire Force isn't that friendly. It's not friendly at all. What was it? One of the first episodes, not first episodes, but first arcs when Tamaki ruined it again. But Homeboy was killing people and controlling them and making them into fire demons and stuff to experiment if they were actually worthy of being a part of that group. And then, not gonna talk about her again, but yeah, Fire Force can be pretty dark versus adventurous. It's pretty straightforward. Soul Eater, you got just the setting. Maybe it's the setting I'm talking about. Just the setting. You got this fucking moon in the background smiling and laughing.
That's creepy.
It is, but it ain't dark. It's just
it's more weird
when
than creepy. It's not even just weird. It's just odd. It's it just, for me, it just takes away kind of, and I hate to say this, some of the realism that I feel about the anime, even though it's an anime.
realism.
Yeah, I know that. I know
it's a more fantastical Halloween type of show.
It definitely is. It definitely is, and I can respect that about that.
A much more fun
about
anime.
I don't know about fun, but I would definitely say better written and enjoyable.
You wouldn't say that Soul Eater is more fun than Fire Force?
Nah, because I feel like Soul Eater has a lot more moments where it's completely serious and there aren't any jokes. Like when Stein's whole arc, he was being controlled. Chrono's whole arc, being what happened? He got put out of commission. That was never treated as a joke. We got Chrono in the manga it's even darker, but I'm just gonna talk about the anime. She or he, I don't know. They were
binary.
They were working as a spy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was darker. So I feel like what I saw from Fire Force, I went ahead in the manga. I'm not up to date in the anime, but at the time I was reading the manga, I didn't really feel that darkness. I felt like it was very lighthearted. Like when he's trying to save his brother, he didn't feel as serious as he could be. Like he was smiling and saying, "I'm gonna tag you," and I'm like, what is that? I don't feel like Soul Eater ever did that. I feel like Soul Eater always treated his battles very seriously. Like when Stein was fighting the students, like he looked like he killed some of them. He looked like he killed Black Star.
Okay.
For me, as far as Fire Force, I don't really feel like it's dark because I feel like they have moments where where evil characters do evil things. It doesn't really feel that dark to me. It just feels like, it's a twist. This character is actually bad and he's doing evil things, but it doesn't really feel dark to me. And and also they literally have joke characters. Like Arthur is, in my opinion, is kind of a joke character.
Arthur's not a joke character.
Because literally,
I can see both sides.
Literally, every time this man comes out there, it's a joke. It's a joke somewhere in that scene.
Not a joke.
There's a joke somewhere usually. I understand.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, for me, it just doesn't really give off that tone of just a dark anime. It just seems like your typical, I guess, shonen anime.
Let me say something before you do.
My best comparison. Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you first.
Okay. What I was gonna say about the dark comparison is, okay, let's take Soul Eater and then we'll take Fire Force. The beginning of Fire Force is Shinra's family has been burned and he's trying to figure out who did it. We can go to Soul Eater and it's more so Maka and she just doesn't like her dad.
I don't think it's about her dad. It's about the friction between the two main characters, Soul and Maka.
Even still,
it's definitely it's more comedic. Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh yeah.
I know what like. Are you trying to compare which is darker? Or
at the start?
No. All I'm saying is, from Fire Force, that's his whole motives of him being into the Fire Force to begin with versus Maka. They're just trying to become what they call it,
Death Scythe.
Yeah. So already, and this is still an unsolved thing for Fire Force.
Definitely.
Maka and them, they just started to come across darker moments. And Stein, I love Stein to death. I love Stein. He's probably my second favorite character in the series. Third.
Who's your first?
Black Star.
Good. That's good.
I'm sorry. It's funny because I fucking hate. I don't hate Naruto, but I don't care for him too much. And people used to compare Black Star to Naruto all the time, and I'm just like,
they're vaguely similar.
They are, but no, hell the fuck no.
I mean,
Black
their
Star
optimism
is so much better.
Their optimism
they're
is the
both
only thing I would say
loud.
is super similar.
They're both loud and arrogant ninjas, but like the difference is that Black Star's arrogance is like a lot more toxic, and he actually has the skills to back it up.
And he actually was an underdog in certain situations. Like, this man had a get out of jail free card. I don't care what anybody tries to argue me about Naruto. I don't like that. I have always hated that. You gotta get out of jail free card every time something got bad.
Man,
you finna die? 9-tailed fox. You finna die? 9-tailed fox. You need to get stronger. 9-tailed fox.
I completely.
I wouldn't
agree.
say it was always like that, but what I was saying before is I will compare Fire Force to Fairy Tail. That's kind of in a way. I feel like Fairy Tail and Fire Force kind of don't really have that much direction. Like when you go to each arc, it's kind of like something new's just kind of popping up, and you can't really tell if the story's gonna end and if it's just gonna keep going on forever. Soul Eater had more like personal arcs. Like it would have like really short arcs, but they would focus on one like maybe one or two characters and make it really personal. And that's what I enjoyed about it. But like Fire Force is kind of like the next new mission of the week. Well, that's the feeling I got from it.
Definitely. I feel like
mission of the week.
It's similar to kind of something like Hero Academia.
Before you do that though, Fairy Tail was perfectly fine.
Oh no! I like Fairy Tail.
Okay. I was just talking about the comparison. Like I didn't even really watch Fairy Tail that much, but I do feel like Shinra, man, it always feels like it's a new mission. Like it feels like, you know, when we go to one episode and they finish a mission, the mission might take a few episodes, but Shinra's ultimately, every time I see him, he's trying to be a hero, you know, and he's trying to save the day. He doesn't necessarily want to kill you. He just, you know, if he has to, he has to, but he doesn't want to. And he just gives off I feel like he himself, even though they call him a devil, he tries to give off hope. That's what he wants to be seen as an object of hope. And
all right, I'm summoning Uwu to show him about them tropes.
but
all right, I'll do the tropes. Dude, first of all, like him always being the one to try to give hope, even though he's the devil, that's kind of obvious. It's like, you know, it's just a contradicting kind of thing. Yeah, you know, wow, you're the devil, but you know, they do it all the time. You can say even Sephiroth when he has his black wings, or no, my bad. When he have his angel wings, they do it all the time in anime. It's not something that's not been done.
I'm not trying to say, it doesn't. That's another reason why it just doesn't feel like dark to me. It just doesn't feel like a dark anime. It just feels like, oh, on to the next mission. We're gonna try to save the day. You know, it just doesn't feel dark to me, you know. But that's just my opinion.
Another issue I got with it is that when you look at Soul Eater, you can kind of see checkpoints. Like when you finish the story and then you go back, you can kind of see points where the characters need to get to. And the main two are the antagonists Medusa and Arachne. Like Medusa is introduced pretty early and Arachne is introduced in an okay time. And like their minions are kind of maybe introduced before them, and then you kind of build up to that major antagonist. And kind of like when those antagonists are defeated, it kind of feels like there's a lot of progression moving forward, and like it feels like we have somewhere to go. But I feel like in Fire Force we don't have that. At least as far as I read, I don't think we have any primary. We have show. Okay.
That's not even a good comparison.
So like we don't have a major antagonist to move towards to, and it kind of makes it feel like it's not getting very far. Because on top of that, I really don't like the pacing of the anime, because mostly in a weekly manga you're supposed to have a 2-to-1 pacing, 2 chapters per 1 episode. But when you look at where the anime is and you look how many chapters are being adapted, it is crazy fast. Because I remember when I was reading, I got to the part where they met that mole or something, or the guy with the missile fingers was one of the characters. And then there was that gas where that was making them act all crazy. And I found out that the anime, like maybe last month, that the anime already reached there. I'm like, why is it moving so fast? The pacing is too fast. I don't like that.
I can kind of understand that.
I can say that I have not been the biggest fan of Fire Force anime, and I do keep up with it. But it's not something that I'll come in here and be like, yay, man, y'all see that? And you know what's even crazier? I'll talk about Black Clover way before I talk about Fire Force.
Well,
that's fair.
And you know what's even funnier? I think Black Clover is definitely not dark, and I think it's a lot lighthearted, a lot more lighthearted.
But I agree with you. But the episodes about Juggernaut, I feel like that, to me, those were the best episodes of
those were great. I love Juggernaut, and I love that episode.
I still disagree
and
with
this dude, fucking Zaraki, still isn't here. So me to talk about hockey, you bro.
no,
God,
please don't.
Man.
Don't worry about him.
Gee, we're gonna have to wait till the next episode. I can't even talk about
I'm
it.
sure there will. I'm sure there's people that are so distraught. Oh no. Lucky you. It has to wait a whole second episode.
Man.
Oh man, it's gonna be a pretty good episode though.
It will be.
I just want to talk. But you know what? All right.
What? No. Wait for Zaraki, man. Wait for Zaraki. There you go.
No, but I know y'all was talking about Black Star earlier. One thing about Black Star that I like is the fact that he's better than Naruto. But the fact that he had nobody and he had to teach himself stuff. He had to teach himself
what?
He had to teach himself new techniques and new abilities and learn new. He had to do all that stuff on his own, And well, as far as the anime series, I don't know about the manga.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
didn't read the manga, just so everybody knows. But I know things probably changed in the manga. But I'm just saying, as far as the anime series,
I mean, the only thing that's different is they give a lot more backstory into why Black Star the abilities Black Star has already. Like he learned from his he's a prodigy. Like even among his clan, which
I thought his parents died when he was a baby.
His parents did die.
Was that anime only? Oh,
like his parents did die, but his clan still existed. Like his clan still exists. Just
really?
Yeah. Like his clan still exists. However, they're not really like a clan. Think of it like the Uchiha. Like Uchihas exist in Naruto. Just there's so few of them and they're so scattered that you can't really call them a clan. But as a child, for him to learn things, he learned from he was just a child prodigy. Think of him more like a Tachi, where he was a child prodigy and he managed to learn a number of techniques before he actually was before you would expect someone of his age to know any of that stuff.
Who taught him? Who are you saying taught him?
He was taught. He wasn't taught by his parents. They never, as far as I remember, they never go into specifically naming someone who taught him the majority of his techniques. Now, that's not to say he didn't come up with techniques on his own after he had left, but his foundation and some of the moves that he already had, he learned directly from his clan as clan secrets, rather than him just being this. I'm just all determination and I taught myself all of this stuff. He did learn a bunch of stuff from his clan and has techniques that were exclusive to his clan that he does employ. But as far as the stuff we see him, like the major things we see him use in the series, after they introduce his character, he did come up with the majority of those. Then him and Tsubaki, what was that like? There was one move.
Enchanted Sword Mode.
There you go. Yeah, he came up with that all on his own. Since
I don't know if he did it. It was her. It's her ability.
I mean, it is her ability, but she can't do nothing if if he ain't there. I mean, but that's supposed to.
He's saying that.
That's understandable how he would have had to learn some kind of basis for all the techniques that he learns from his clan. That's completely understandable.
Nah, but the wiki is saying that he was taken into the DWMA as a baby.
Who?
The Deathmeister Academy.
Yeah. And I also don't really remember him meeting his clan or learning anything from them.
Like the only thing, I have a panel that I remember, and it was him meeting someone from someone that was part of his clan. But this dude was apparently he was apparently just like this badass assassin.
Was it Red Star?
It might have been Red Star.
Or is it Kanehoshi?
Let me see. Let me do a quick search. It might have been
Was
Red
it
Star.
The original manga?
Yes.
These guys, man. They going off about my favorite freaking almost anime. It sounds great.
No, but I think Black Star was also a prodigy because I don't think he was trained, but I think there has to be something special about him because he got so strong and fast and superhuman without really any explanation, except I guess training. But I mean, doesn't that kind of make him a prodigy? Because like he's the second best in the school.
So you say second best, like
man.
The argument
I like
at the
Black
end,
Star better than Death the Kid. I argue that they are both equal and that it's up to the author to decide who wants to win. But based on the story, I'm pretty sure they say he's the second best or the first because Kid joined later.
like, well, so since you read the manga, my whole basis for the end is the last technique we find out that he's teaching himself, which he had mild success. He had mild success. I'm not trying to like spoil this for anybody, but he had mild success.
Spoiler alert. This is good though.
Technique. Okay, well, yeah, spoiler alert. At the end of the manga, he was teaching himself how to fly.
Yes, that was pretty dope. That's
and
crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, he can just do this?
Nah, in the final fight, he did something crazy too.
Yeah, he fucking spoiler alert.
When he swallowed that thing and spit it back out. Bro, I was like, this man is insane.
I lost my shit, bro. I was reading on my phone. I threw my phone across the room.
When I was reading, I was like, bro, did he kind of just die? And then he spit it out and he's happy-go-lucky, like nothing ever happened. I'm like, this man's Superman.
I was like, bro, this man they hyped up the Kishin to be like this ridiculous, absolute unstoppable monster, and this man ate a beam and shot it back. Bruh, I was like, no, we done. There's no debate. He is the strongest character. Like, even Stein can't do no bullshit like that. Get out of here, bro.
My favorite.
Like, get out of here.
Arrogant.
For the record, guys, this is the hypest I've ever heard. Ooh, in a stream.
bro, you don't understand, man. I absolutely love Black Star. Black Star is my
He's
dude.
such a lovable character.
Bro,
I don't
he's
understand
so
how
endearing.
people can dislike him.
Because
he's loud and obnoxious.
There you go.
He's obnoxious in a funny way.
And I'll say, I used to hate characters like him, but watching him, anime only, I was like, it actually made sense because he wasn't the strongest, and we seen how he hyped himself up, and I like that. I love that he hyped himself up. He became strong. I don't like the fact when the entire story tries to cater to that. Oh, he's not the strongest. He has to grow stronger. No, he was just like, I don't care. I'm the strongest. He lose. He get back strong.
It's funny because there was so many of them. It's so many characters like Black Star, Naruto, Asta. And and Black Star is probably most definitely the best one out of all of them.
No, Black Star's like a different breed. Yeah. I'd compare him to Bakugo in his arrogance.
Like, the whole reason I like
close.
Like, see, this is gonna sound arrogant as fuck. The whole reason that I like Black Star is because when I was reading it, he reminded me of myself.
Yeah, because you got no nemesis because no one's on your level, right?
No, because I was a super shy dude. Like, I was an extremely shy kid. I was an extremely shy kid. Like, have you ever heard of selective mutism?
No, is that selective hearing?
So selective mutism is when you're incapable of speaking in front of certain people.
Oh.
I suffer from that with my aunt. My aunt by marriage to my uncle. She was this super loud lady that was just like super rude, man, and I really didn't care for her. And like, she would do shit like, oh, you can't speak, and like, I'm like 8 and I don't even really know this chick, and she was like, oh, okay, well, if you can't say hi, then you ain't gonna eat. And she would like cook a whole dinner. And then I'd just be standing there and she was like, just say hi. And I'm sitting there looking at this chick like, but I don't want to. Of course, I'm thinking that in my head. Like, I don't want to say hi to her. She weird. And she weird looking.
Right.
But then she would get like really hostile about it. Like, say hi to me. And that just make me like, nah, I'm good. And then she was like, all right, well, if you can't say hi, you ain't gonna eat. And then like she was just, everybody be in there eating, and I'll be like, all right, well, I guess I'm just gonna go to the store and buy me some food. So I will walk to the store and buy food. And then
At 8?
yeah. Yeah, bro. Like the store, like the apartment complex that I lived in, the store was right across the street.
Oh.
So yeah, we just like go out through the gate, go across the street. It was this place called Ace Drive-In Market. Walk in there. They knew my mom's. They knew my whole family. So I walk in there. There's this cat named Ali. He ran the store.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know what store. Yeah, because we used to go by there sometimes. No, I know exactly what store.
Like, yeah, I used to walk in there. Ali be like, "What's up?" I get me a bag of chips and a jungle juice, and it was like $1.08. No, I would get a jungle juice and 3 chicken fingers, and it'd be $1.08. That tell you how long ago this shit was. But
I think that store is gone now.
I wouldn't be surprised. They tore down the apartment complex I used to live at and built in luxury condos. But anyway,
wasn't that apartment complex like 10 or something?
Yeah. But the first time I did it, and she saw that I just went and bought food, she took my shit and threw it away. Like she snatched the shit from me and threw all that shit away. And she was like, and she got super mad because she's like, "You rather go buy food than say hi to me?" And at the time,
oh, this is the aunt.
Yeah, this is the aunt. Yeah, she's like, you rather buy food than say hi to me. So see, Dark laughing because Dark knows how my personality is now, and me now would have just been like, yes, I would rather buy food than say hi to you.
Yeah.
So this was already shaping that, but from then on, she would like go out of her way to put me in situations that made me super uncomfortable. And from that just caused me to like really recede from people. Actually, I'm fairly certain she's the reason I became an introvert. Because after a while, I just realized there was just no point to leaving my room when I was with my grandma. So I would just sit in the room with my door locked and like play video games or watch TV. And I'd do that shit like all day until she went to sleep. And then I would come out at night and fucking like make myself a sandwich or some shit, or grab a bunch of food and then bring it into my room and relock the door and just stay there days at a time. But like and then going to school, Cass would always fuck with me because I was quiet. I was a quiet smart dude. And everybody already know what happened to the quiet smart dude. I always get fucked with. Because if you know all the answers and you don't fail no test, motherfuckers gonna fuck with you like, hey, what's this answer? And of course, that whole selective mutism. If I don't like you, I just don't want to talk to you. So I didn't talk to them. So they started picking on me. And I would get in fights. And then I would get suspended. And then they asked me why I got in the fight. That shit kick in again. Because I don't want to fucking talk to the principal. Then my moms would look at me. My moms would be the only one that I would talk to. Because my moms would actually beat me the fuck up if I didn't talk to her. So eventually, what's up?
Oh no,
I was gonna say our stories are so similar. It's hilarious how different we are. But continue.
But yeah, like eventually, it just got to the point where I was really tired of being the person that I was, and so I decided that in order to become like better about it, I would start emulating like my favorite characters from shows. And this is way before I like got super into anime. I started one of my main influences for my personality is y'all seen Scrubs? Pretty sure y'all seen like Scrubs.
Nah.
Dr. Cox from Scrubs.
Nope.
Bruh. If you catch a clip of that, because obviously we can't play it because we streaming to YouTube right now. But and we streaming to Twitch, and they both all about that DMCA life. But Dr. Cox from Scrubs, that was one super big influence for me. That's the main one I can remember. Like really arrogant characters, really like came through to me, and so from there I would take that and I would project that outwards, and then there's a line Lupe says in one of his songs, I want to believe my own hype, but it's too untrue. And so I flipped that and I'm like, no, I'm gonna believe my own hype. So every day before I left, I would legit do everything in my power to make myself comfortable with everything that I had on and how I presented myself. Cause that's part of the reason like getting made fun of really fuck with you, because you ain't comfortable with yourself. So I had to get comfortable with myself. And then I would do like positive affirmation in the mirror instead of doing some shit like, you're great, you're awesome. No, I'd be all like, bro, you the shit. They can't fuck with you. Because if they fuck with you, you gotta fuck with them. And if you fuck with them, you gonna have to kill them. So just stay calm.
That escalated pretty quickly.
Well, that explains our complete difference, because everything about the story was completely the same. And then he said, "Well, kill him." All right.
So that translated. Now I ain't gonna lie. Like the first time I fought back in a fight, like the first time I got in a fight and I really fought back, there was some things, man. Like, it was on the bus. Homeboy was just fucking with me, poking me, man, fucking pushing me. And then I finally fought back. I pushed his head into the glass. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to kill him. And I smashed his head into the glass till the glass broke.
What?
Yeah, bro. It was a whole different school year after that. I ain't get picked on no more, bro. After they saw that shit, motherfuckers just didn't fuck with me no more. They just left me alone.
Y'all were worried about me.
100%, bro. 100%. Like, I choked him. Like, I remember it vividly. I choked him until, like, he almost lost consciousness. And then I picked him up by his throat and I kept slamming his head into the bus window until that shit finally broke. And, like, it wasn't no, like, yeah, I'm just gonna. No, I'm like, I need this shit to break. Like, bruh. And when it finally did, all that blood, and they couldn't press, they didn't press any charges on me. Because everybody that was around was like, nah, he's been fucking with him all year. He been pushing him. He fucking spit on me before. He fucking went through my shit. He fucking stole shit from me. Like, they're like, nah. This was like 6 months worth of shit that finally exploded on him. And ain't we see that cat no more. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. I guess he got brain damage or some shit, or they just fucking expelled him. I don't fucking know, but I never saw him again. But ever since then, nobody fuck with me. And crazy thing, when you let that rage out, bro, when you stop giving a fuck, man, it changed your whole swagger, bro. It was like getting pussy for the first time. Changed my whole swagger, bro. Because after I done fucked up one person, anybody else tried, I was just like, fuck it, let's go, bro. If you got the problem, man, I got the solution. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, that is so fucking hilarious, right? How opposite. That is so fucking hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. Because my whole thing was nobody really fucked with me because I guess my height and
of course, tall ass. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you and your height, bro.
Like, anyone who played anything, I was always quote unquote the best. And
no wonder he like Jujukin Kaisen or whatever that shit is called. That nigga sees himself.
Don't get it started. Because seeing yourself is a very important part of anything.
He sees himself in that character. I'm done with you, bro. I'm so done with you.
But yeah, I was literally like, there was nothing they could touch me. And I'm like, most people, this is their phrase. I'm not even gonna try to fight that guy. That was what they usually said. And I did practice martial arts. I did spar a lot. All of the above. But it was still funny because I always came off as a nice guy. And I've actually had people say, I don't like him because he's so nice. And I've never lied about that. When I say, like, I'm optimistic, or I'm always looking for a better. That's 100% true. So yeah, people just usually didn't want to try to engage with me, and I think it's even funnier that you told your story about it. That's hilarious.
I'm
That's
just over here
hilarious.
like this man right here. Like, I don't want to fight that guy. And I'm like, man.
Yeah, I always be like, I'll never, even when the worst case scenarios, I'm just like, bruh, there's a way we can avoid it all. Let's talk to them. And if they do the dumb shit, my biggest thing was I was actually pretty good at grappling. So I could hold down. You know how like you do with a woman, you hold them down. So I would just do that to them. I'm like, bro, chill out, relax. Let's not even engage anymore. And that's how I solved most of my solutions.
Yeah,
I think I'm more like Star as well.
Man, F both y'all, man.
I mean, you tried to kill someone.
I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong.
I mean, at least the story actually, made sense to why he would.
No.
Yeah, I mean, maybe,
bro, you gotta go to the extreme.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I would
depending on your
react if somebody
situation,
spit on me.
that.
Like, I don't know how I'm gonna react. Like, I might just pass out. Like, I don't know, but I ain't never had that happen to me before.
That's like some XXX Tentacion type stuff.
Yeah, bro.
I went in, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, if you knocked him out, I would have been fine. But like, you kept beating him up. You strangled him. You beat his head until the glass broke. Like, that's so crazy.
No regrets. Not a single one,
bro. You think about
but the thing about
that time ago, it set an example. Apparently, nobody else was fucking with him. No, I think everything that happened was necessary.
Same.
Even the breaking the glass.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he could have just put him to sleep and that's it.
Nah, fuck that noise. No, he had to know.
Putting to sleep, nah, yeah, you do that in a wrestling class. Nah, you put nigga through the window, they're like, oh, this nigga psychotic. Let's not fuck with him.
Then how you gonna make
friends?
Sleep,
I can wake up. Oh, okay. He gonna put me through the glass. I don't want to do that. Who knows what else he might do?
I already had all the friends I needed, and none of them went to my school. Dark right there.
When I was in middle school, it was kind of easy for me to make friends, but
we talking about middle school, bro? You did this in middle school?
Yeah,
middle school and high school. Like, I'm just talking about both of them. I'm just saying it was easy for me to make friends, but I didn't say much in school at all. I wasn't trying to be the dude.
Bro, I'm not trying to cut you off, bro. Real quick though. This nigga did this shit in middle school.
Yes. Yes.
Bro, in middle school, I was getting held by my back. Like, I was in the classroom and they would hold their hands in front of my eyes, and then someone would kiss me, and I'm just like,
that's grade school, ain't it?
This
is middle school. This is middle school.
Wait, what?
Middle school.
Fifth through 8.
Oh,
we
privilege ass.
Where
they do that
at? No. This is what I was going through. This is what I was going through. They would like hold their hands over me and try to kiss me, and I'm like, oh man, who kissed me? This nigga talking about he throwing faces through glass.
Like, what kind of little middle school did you go to, bro? That was
she
not the
kissed me,
bro.
Hey, yeah, bro, that's been a middle school thing, bro.
Heck
no, bro.
Man, this man hopping and skipping through middle school,
bro. Bro. Out here living his best life,
jump
bro.
rope, throwing chalk on the ground, bro. Like, come on, bro. Eat ice cream,
But think about this, bro. Just think about how different our perspectives is to this day. That shit is hilarious. That is crazy when you think about it like that.
This man out
That's
here,
hilarious,
bro. Nah, bro, he out here talking like, man,
who kissed me?
All right, bro. All right, bro. They used to put their hands over my eyes and kiss me, and I didn't know what was going on. Listen to this dude. Listen to this dude.
Wow,
Bro, privileged ass ain't having that happen to me.
I had to put somebody's face through it.
Bro. It was just another day in elementary school. Just another day in middle school, bro. Put somebody's head through glass.
Oh,
This man out here talking about, yeah, man, they would just put their hands over me and kiss me. And I'm like, all right, okay. At middle school getting his first kiss. I was well in high school before I got mine. This man over here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh man, everything was the same till you killed that dude. Then he actually gets into the real details and find out it was nothing alike at all.
Oh man.
This man for real lived Oron High School Host Club. He for real was in Oron High School Host Club. They made that man a gigolo.
That is so great.
They got the nerve to say, okay, whatever. Anywho, so I forgot what we were actually talking about.
Bruh, me too.
Black Star.
Yeah, why I identify with Black Star, because Black Star, the underdog, had to hype himself up and like make himself believe and prove to himself that he was great, that he is great, and ultimately
people through glasses.
That is the route that I had to take, because being fucked with for so long, man, that shit fucks with your psyche, makes you think you're not up to the level that you think you are, and then I had to prove to myself that I am, and then when I did, it was OV, bruh. It was like, bruh, that fight was one thing, and then when I got my first taste of the fair sex, that was the second tipping point. Like, there was no going back.
Was that in middle school
bro.
too?
No.
He said he was well in high school when he got first kiss. I don't remember.
Yeah. Like,
unfortunately,
I was 19, because I was good Christian boy.
Whoa.
I was gonna save myself for marriage. Yeah.
okay.
I had the opportunity before then, but I wanted to be married, because like I only want to do it with one person. And then I dated this one girl, and she was like, nah, that's stupid. And I was like, but my virginities. And she was like, nah, that shit mine. And I was like, that's rape. And she was like, it's only rape if you don't like it. And I was like, huh? And then she put my penis in her mouth. And then I was like, well, there goes that shit. And then, yeah.
Well, at least that's somewhat similar.
Huh?
That's somewhat similar. Well, my situation was, I didn't necessarily care about religion, but it ended up happening, and I was like, oh man, we just together. And she was like, well, I want to have sex. And I was religious at first. I'm like, man, you grow up with a family, like, yeah, you can't do it until you're married. She came over and she was like offering it. It was a wrap.
It was a wrap.
It was a wrap, dude. I was like, bro, no thing. I didn't care. No, I'm like, all my thought and philosophy of everything they said beforehand was like, let's just try it, and then we'll see what happens? I have a daughter.
Oh, damn.
Nothing anticlimactic at all.
Let's just try this. I have a child.
Wait, that's a joke, right?
No.
No.
He is like 7 years old.
Oh.
It wasn't with her, but all I'm saying is,
Bruh.
yeah.
I'm about a good situation, though, man.
Holy shit.
Now do it again.
I'm just over here like, damn, bruh. But
Worst thing ever, bro. No, oh
man.
man, sex is bad. Oh, let me try it. It wasn't even with her. Like, I'm like, man, it's great,
bruh.
Doing it. I think that's my biggest thing, though. Experiencism. That's me.
What?
Experiencism.
What the hell is that word?
Is that a word?
Oh my god!
What is that word? Experiencism. He said it so confidently.
Is that like
you spell it?
He trying not to laugh at you. You may try not to laugh at you.
Somebody call a priest. I think we got an exorcist in here, man.
Come on, bro.
What was the word you said?
Hold on.
I Googling it. You Googling it. Stop it now.
Experimentism.
Experiencism.
Oh man,
I don't
making
know,
up
I
shit.
can't say it no more.
I can't either because it don't exist. That's why we can't say it. Ain't no real word.
There you go, trying to be cool again. Trying to make up his own words. Oh yeah, that's the thing with Star. He tries to make up his own words.
I admit.
Oh no.
Wrong.
I admit he is not wrong.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Results.
Oh my god.
Of course that's not a word. I want to play Scrabble with you. Hey, no.
The man out here, he cheating hard, boy.
I don't, bro. Because if you're thinking about words like that, you can probably actually think of some real ridiculous words. Just off luck alone, no, bro.
I like how you said it like we wasn't gonna call you out, bro. He said it with the utmost confidence, like he actually was doing something.
Yeah, experience. Oh my god!
What was your point with that word?
It's actually a real thing. I just didn't know the right word.
What were you trying to say?
Give me 1 second. I'll show y'all exactly what it is.
Bruh. He finna hit us with some shit and we gonna be all like, bro, that was nowhere close to what you meant.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh man. See
this word does not exist.
Yeah, baby. You see, he ain't came back with nothing yet, man.
No. Y'all continue talking. I'm gonna find it.
I told you this shit don't exist, bro. Oh man, but no, I'll just finish that. I finished up. That's why I personally identify with Black Star, because Black Star is his journey from where he was to where he ended up, like really reminded me of myself, you know, minus the explosive violence that emerged at the end, since that apparently freaks y'all out. Just letting y'all know. That's why I'm a pacifist now, man.
I thought it was pretty exciting. You know, every good anime character needs a good origin story.
So what you saying? You saying I'm an anime character, bro?
Sure, we're all anime characters.
Huh? I mean, I would say Star is, because that man making up everything. That man making up everything. He out here living the best life. He is the atypical anime protagonist. Like best life.
Yeah,
got a harem of females.
That is true. That's why he can't have a favorite one, or they're gonna end up dead because he himself is an anime character.
But he hates
Okay. I'll find out later. That's why I actually thought it would be funny. I think we can start that now. Name one anime protagonist that you think the other would be.
Protagonist?
Yes.
Ooh.
I think Ubu would be Lelouch.
Yeah,
See,
definitely.
That's
Definitely.
funny you say that. Because I was going to say Yume would be Lelouch.
Wait, why?
Even better.
That's funny you say that.
I see it all day.
I don't see that.
Because you are very matter of fact and very calculating in your responses and how you analyze things. You look at facts first and then go from it later. But see, that's exactly how Lelouch approaches every situation. The only time emotion ever gets into it is when Nunnally is directly involved. Otherwise, he is very cold and calculating about it. Even when situations where it involved Colin and except Shirley as well. Nunnally and Shirley were the only two times he actually showed him like his emotions played a factor into his decisions. Because he loved both of them. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Lelouch loved Shirley. I don't care what nobody say. Like, bruh, that's one of the few. Actually, those two are the only two that I've seen him cry over.
Nah, he cried over Rolo, but I don't know if they were fake or not.
No. He cried over Rolo in the end because he had a change of heart because he then realized, like, when Rolo was using his Gias to allow him to escape, but also because it was killing himself in the process, that self-sacrifice showed him that Rolo genuinely did care for him. So in that instance, yeah, those are the 3 times Lelouch cries. Because up until that point, well, anyone that's seen Code Geass, I ain't saying no spoiler alert for Code Geass. If you ain't seen it by now, bro.
No, spoiler alert.
Up until that point, he was determined to kill Rolo.
Oh yeah, he hated Rolo at that point too.
Yeah, because Rolo killed Shirley.
When he killed Shirley, nah, that was it.
Yeah, bruh, he killed Shirley, and he did it like, oh, she knew too much, brother. And Lelouch was like,
it was stupid.
Like, bruh, like I understand why Rolo killed Shirley, because Lelouch had never disclosed any of the things that Shirley had gone through, and then of course it wasn't a senseless death. Everything about it made sense, including the emotion behind it. Because fuck all, if you didn't cry during that scene, you are a heartless motherfucker, and I hate you.
I mean, I don't think I did. But cried. I mean, I did feel sad.
Like, I had actual tears when I saw Shirley's death the first time, because they actually made her an endearing character. The fact that he wiped her memory and then she still fell in love with him again. She got hit with the Gia's Chancellor, remembered everything, and then forgave him. For those that don't know, Lelouch killed her father, the man she loved more than Lelouch. Yeah, unintentionally. But I mean, unintentionally killed her, but killed her father. But I mean, this man caused a landslide that ultimately killed her dad. Like, but she still forgave him and fell in love with him again. And that's what she was that's what she was coming there to tell him, that she remembered everything and forgave him and still loved him. And then Rolo happened to be the one that found her first. And she mentioned Nunnally. And he was like, oh, this bitch know too much. Put a bullet in her and let her bleed out.
I can't forgive him for that.
Like, he didn't even kill her instantly. He put a bullet in her to let her bleed out.
Moriarty the Patriot.
Shut up. But yeah, that's why you may like you may reminds me of Lelouch, just because his demeanor is very much so how Lelouch went about. Like when he's first introduced, when he gets a Sutherland. That's right. He takes over a Sutherland and then just plays chess basically with the IFF. He basically just plays chess, and as he learned, like as he learns to use his power and to use the power of Gios and to use the power of his mind, we see him make some truly amazing. I won't say plays. Some truly amazing. There's a word that's better than plays or discoveries.
Tactics.
Yeah, we go. See, there you go. See, Lelouch right there in hand. Boom.
No.
Coming through.
Both
bro.
of them
Boom.
are the same.
Yeah.
Apparently, easily. No. Actually, I was gonna say, I had a person right in mind. It's funny because for the both of you,
Like
somebody else can start first,
Dark?
so I can.
Bruh,
I'm still
it's
trying to think.
hard. It's really hard because like because I know you so well, aspects of your personality like make me think of other characters. Like off the rip, the first character that popped into my head was the antagonist of Paranoia Agent. So
Stop watching that series.
the kid that was riding around on skates with the golden bat.
Oh, unfortunately, I was gonna say both you. No. Well, for you, Uwu, putting you and Zaraki in the same boat as Donzo.
Huh?
I think that's perfectly well for both of them.
Donzo,
From what
bruh?
anime?
Donzo,
Oh,
Naruto.
Naruto. Oh,
Donzo, bruh?
I think Donzo, yes. Please,
I can see it.
Tell me why not.
I can see it.
Donzo a whole asshole, bruh.
I don't know. These people say you do some suspicious things like spitting in people's.
Listen to
ankles.
everything he told us so far. You don't think he's intelligent enough to make you feel like you're not doing nothing wrong, and he's contrarian. That's what he said. That's his words, and make you feel that you're not doing nothing wrong, and still have you doing something wrong.
While I
Somewhat
appreciate
agree.
All right,
sentiment.
thanks.
While I
Thanks.
appreciate the sentiment, that is not my character. Have you do something wrong that makes you
You're just a villain. I'm saying if you were a villain.
Oh, see, you said protagonist, not antagonist. That is entirely.
My bad. I thought we were talking about antagonist. My bad.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have said Lelouch. Yeah, Lelouch. Yeah, Lelouch is a protagonist. Oh, we talking about antagonist? Oh, brother.
Okay.
I would
Charge.
I think that you would be Pegasus.
I can see it. I ain't gonna lie. I can see it.
Welcome to Duelist Kingdom.
And you would get boy.
Oh my gosh, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I had the Millennium
people,
Eye,
they don't even know what's going on.
bruh.
Wait. I'm pretty sure I said antagonist. We can do both, but I'm pretty sure I said antagonist.
I heard protagonist,
Yo,
and I think Star would be Spike Spiegel.
ooh, that's a nah.
I like it. I kind of like it.
Why
I kind of
Wait.
kinda
Why not? Is it more so because you like the character, or is it because I don't fit the criteria?
I don't feel you embody Spike Spiegel. Like Spike Spiegel versus Spike's values versus your values don't line up to me.
I feel like their attitudes are very similar because like they're very laid back, chill, and
Like,
mellow.
In that respect, yeah. But what they prioritize is a little bit different. Because above all, and this is kind of surface level. Above all, well, this is surface level, and then it goes a little bit deeper than that. Star values 1, looking cool. 2, then 2, having a good time. Like,
secondly, that's actually Spike. But I
think Spike cares about having a good time.
Spike cares, but Spike the Spike doesn't put as biggest emphasis on looking cool.
On cool, yeah,
as he does. Remember, this man was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna play that game." Why? The main character don't look cool. What does that matter? I can't be nobody ugly.
All right. No, I understand.
Listen to him.
So I actually want to hear. So, who would you say, Uwe?
See, that's what I'm trying to think. Like,
I think Star. I think you be Brock.
We said main characters, bro. We said main characters, and that's all. I completely.
You better shut up and eat them jelly donuts.
Hey, Brock was cool.
Nah, bro. You a goddamn like.
You better shut up and eat them jelly donuts.
I ain't never side character. That's trash.
All right, I'll do somebody.
I don't know why he hating on them jelly donuts, bro.
Nigga, I ain't need that. I'm like,
what about what's the name? What about Ash's rival?
Gary?
Gary?
Paul or Gary?
Gary.
I don't see it either, but it's not my opinion. It's y'all's opinion, so I don't know.
What about Tengen Uzui, the sound pillar from Kimetsu? The guy who's always talking about flamboyantly.
I don't know who that is. That was a lot of words.
Demon Slayer. Maybe.
Okay.
I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Okay.
You are a whole ass JoJo character. There you go. You are a whole ass JoJo character.
Yeah. But which one? Ooh, yeah. Oh my God, that dude with the white hair. Well, he didn't even really.
Polnareff?
I was gonna say that, but that's
fuck out of here.
No, but he never put an emphasis on
whole ass JoJo character.
He never put an emphasis on being cool though.
No. Well, they never put.
Oh, he's Soul.
You said what?
Soul.
Soul Evans or Soul Eater from Soul Eater.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can't remember exactly. I remember Soul Eater, but I don't remember.
I give you that. No,
every day he talks about being cool. He's like, "Oh, cool guys do this. Cool guys don't do that."
No, I 100% give you that. This man is.
And he's laid back. That's perfect.
Yeah, he's super laid back.
Hey,
like when he hit that piano, bro. Oh.
Hey, Star, I think we done found it for you, bro. It wanted to be somebody awesome so bad.
Soul is awesome. No, Soul is awesome. Manga Soul awesome.
Soul is a piece of shit. I hate Soul.
What? Manga Soul is awesome. Anime Soul,
both
he a whole asshole.
No,
what's wrong with
Soul is a piece of shit.
Okay, what about Death the Kid?
I'm
Death
not
the Kid.
I'm not. I don't care about stuff being that perfect.
Because Death the Kid. I mean, I don't know if he didn't really put an emphasis on being cool. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard because I don't know. Sometimes anime characters be doing stuff that. Cool,
okay, what is my only personality is being cool?
That's what you're talking about, and being stylish.
So the reason that we're putting such an emphasis on this particular personality trait, let's bring out the DC Universe characters. Let's bring out the Tekken character. Let's bring out anytime he creates a character. This man will spend hours because he's like, "Oh, my character not ready yet." Why? Because he don't look cool enough. I'm like, bro, what?
Okay, all right. Okay, Sasuke.
It's all personality.
Early Sasuke. I ain't talking about later on Sasuke.
No, it was not ever.
I'm talking about Sasuke, bro. Every time somebody mentions Sasuke in the earlier episodes of Naruto, they always say he look cool.
What up, Sasuke? I'm calling you King
Man,
Uchiha.
apparently, my whole personality is based around being cool.
Yeah.
Yep. If it ain't what's the first thing you say when you trying to like pick a
That's
character?
not my personality. We're not using that. We're using a
That's part of your personality, is it not?
Didn't this man come out and say, "Oh yeah, I watched all of Free because the intro was cool"? Bruh. Bruh. You can't be mad at a personality trait when you yourself be putting that shit on display. You talk mad shit about Free, but it's like, yeah, I watched it because the intro was cool. Bruh.
You could be in a showdown with somebody. If the gun don't look cool, you ain't using it. Like, come on, bro.
Y'all don't know how right that is. They don't know how right that is,
You're not
bro.
wrong.
They don't know how right that is.
I'm gonna go knock him with my
Oh my god. If the gun ain't cool, he ain't gonna use it, bruh.
That's why it's the antagonist anyways.
Oh my god.
Protagonist is too easy.
Dio Brando.
Who?
Dio Brando.
Me?
Dio is good.
Dio
Dio.
Brando. If we
Dio.
talk about antagonist, yeah.
Because first of all, with Dio, it's not about him looking cool. He always wants to look good for himself because he
cares about his appearance.
Yeah.
But the main thing that popped in my head is in the first season with dealing with Jonathan. And he just I forget the gal name, but he walked up on her.
Arena.
It kissed me. Okay.
Not only that, I want to bring up something else. And also in the first season, Malik, a lot of people don't know this about Malik, but Malik at times can be petty. And this is on purpose. This is because in response of something, maybe just feel like being petty one day. And in the first season of JoJo, Dio put JoJo's dog. What was it? What was like in
the furnace?
In the furnace, bro. And just because this man was out, was it just because he was just being petty?
It bit him. No, it went to him. It went to him, and then he just kicked in the face.
Oh my God.
All right, so let's get started with somebody else. Clearly, everybody has ideas of what I would do.
That's what the whole point of this.
So
that was the whole point of this.
we got it established, bro. We got it established. Dio Brando, welcome to the OnlyFriends Podcast.
Dio.
Who would Dark
your
be?
first kiss was with Jonathan, but it was really me, Dio. Oh man.
Dark. Who would
you? L.
With Dark? L.
I consider L. I consider L the
I don't see it.
the antagonist. You said what?
Oh yeah, L's an antagonist.
You don't see Yume as L?
Wait, no, I was saying I don't see Dark as.
Oh hell no. No.
Oh, you saying Yume maybe L.
Yume is L.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I can see
Dark?
it. But he wasn't the antagonist, and we can go through
Gluttony?
that later.
Gluttony mixed with a little bit of sloth. No, actually, gluttony mixed with a little bit of it wasn't sloth. It wasn't pride. No, who was the one that possessed the prince?
Greed.
There you go.
The one that you hate for some reason.
Because greed ass. I hate greed because greed is ass. We had to depend on
Greed cares about looking cool.
Hey, you know who you are?
Greed.
Wait, what's wrong with Greed? Greed is a dope character. He had one of the coolest fights in FMA against Ed.
He did. I'm not trying to. Okay, why are you trying to make me out to be crap characters, man? I like Greed.
Greed's that crap.
Greed was alright. I did find Greed entertaining at times, definitely. But I guess I'll rock with Greed. Even though you don't like him, you hating on him.
I ain't hating on him. He just a trash character.
He's not.
I don't know what to tell you. Green
Well,
just, you know.
my thing is, I always put Dark as the third Hokage.
The third Hokage.
Yes.
You're losing?
Yes.
Bruh. You put him as the god of Shinobi.
Listen,
I gotta hear this.
The reason is because he always just let shit go. Bro, you literally here with Donzo, and that's who I was gonna call Zoraki if he showed up. You let this stuff go. You know that the Uchiha finna get destroyed. You just sitting there like whatever.
He let Orochimaru go.
What do you mean? You let Orochimaru. You do all of the above. You let this shit go, bro. You just let it go. Oh, whatever. I guess I'll help sometimes.
Bruh.
Thanks, I guess.
There you go.
I don't care. Y'all do bad things. I just exist. Who cares?
Is that how he is?
Yes. I mean, one time that third Hokage, other than stopping.
No. I mean Dark.
No, that is not how
is that
he
what it
is.
is?
Dark is more so Dark super chill. I don't know Dark most of my life. He's just super chill. Like he it's not that he don't care. It's that most of the time he doesn't have to intervene. Like either A, the situation doesn't involve him, or B, the situation won't change whether he gets involved or not, and he recognizes that. So it just looks like he takes the path of inaction, when in actuality he weighs his he weighs the consequences of his actions, and if well, for lack of a better term, the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
You say that Grim from Radiant.
True.
Ain't nobody seen Radiant but y'all two.
I've seen
Y'all should read it. But yeah,
Y'all should read
Grim. I think Grim easy.
I think Kakashi might work also.
Hell the fuck no.
Bruh.
That's one of his favorite characters.
Hell the fuck no. Hell the fuck no.
I'm dead.
Kakashi, bro, hell the fuck no.
Bro, he sounded offended.
Kakashi's one of the Star's favorite characters. Hokage is one of Ubu's favorite characters.
He sounded offended, bro.
Oh my god. Oh
Get the
my
fuck
god.
out of here.
Thank you.
Bitch, give him Stein. I don't care, bro. He's not no goddamn Kakashi.
He not no goddamn Kakashi, boy. That
He wanted to
shit
be
right there.
Kakashi so bad.
Bro, I hate y'all. I swear to God, I hate y'all.
Oh my god, bro, that was great.
I'm sorry, bro.
Hey,
What
this
we
is
do
off
for
topic.
people?
This is slightly off topic, but Star, you remember before we started the stream, somebody said they were going around the corner and they were gonna be right back.
Oh, I guess we
I
talking
know,
about
bro. It was our special guest who was supposed to
Yeah,
be
we
showing
talked
up
about
today.
somebody.
Of course he's supposed to be here. He ain't never coming back.
Wait, who?
All
Gobi
our
Bryant.
special guest. That's all you need to know. Have you met our special guest?
Nah,
Yeah.
he's crashed.
This man's like, it's like he stepped out on us, bro. Like he like a father that stepped out. I'm going to get some milk and never came back.
That man went out for cigarettes and never came home. Roger that.
Oh my god, bro. Oh man, I'm gonna let him have it though, bro. We get on stream.
All I'm saying is, I ain't gonna say it on stream. This I am, nigga. How the hell? Oh shit! Where the fuck did my stream go?
I don't know. Where did your stream go?
No. Because I don't know. What the fuck?
He having technical difficulties over there, y'all.
Hey, guys.
What?
I'm just talking now because I can't see my stream, but I apparently can talk to y'all.
That's weird. Are you on your laptop?
Yes.
That's weird.
Kenny Omega.
Right. What the fuck? No. Seriously, continue, guys.
No,
Well,
you were
I was-
talking.
Yeah, see?
Well, whatever. What? See, this is why these niggas, bro. You know what? Y'all Team Rocket. I don't care if it actually matters. Y'all just Team Rocket.
Why?
Y'all just Team Rocket.
Yes, we got logic. I have more. Like, bruh, stop.
Huh?
Y'all
Did
hear this,
you
man?
understand that?
I didn't understand
I
a thing.
didn't understand either.
There you go.
All I heard is we Team Rocket.
And I'm sitting here like, how?
Well, it does have 3 characters, you know.
All right.
Yeah, explain. How are we Team Rocket, bro?
Y'all Team Rocket, bro. Y'all both try to use y'all logic. And
Team Rocket uses logic?
wait, you mean Ooh doesn't use logic?
No, Team Rocket. Do they?
Yeah. Bro, you ain't never watched Team Rocket, bro?
That's Team Rocket literally are insane. They keep doing the same thing.
Insane?
Yeah.
No, they're
Yes.
not insane.
Yeah, they keep literally every episode. They,
doing the same thing that doesn't work. Yes,
Yeah.
but it did work. It works often.
when
Does it?
Yeah.
All I know is Team Rocket's always blasting off again, bro. So
Again?
blasted off into space. You know when you're not the main villain and you just a side villain that shows up every episode.
All right, I'm back to the actual stream.
But yeah, what were you saying, bro?
Who, me? Who,
Yeah, you
me?
were saying something before you cut off and lost your
Oh,
screen.
well, pretty much he's probably not going to be joining. He made his jokes before joining, and yeah, he's not joining.
Oh, okay.
all right, Roger that.
All right, so back on topic.
So as
What?
No, go
Are
ahead,
we
bro.
still doing antagonists and protagonists, or are we moving on to?
I mean, might as well, because we definitely did get on topic today, but we have been flowing, so let's keep it moving.
I'm just over here, man. This man. I just want to know why old Dark here can't be Kakashi, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, the fuck no! Like,
no
do you want me to go into detail?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No.
We out here just trying to learn some information, man. Oh my
There's nothing
gosh.
to elaborate. Just no. No.
No.
If you get to be Zoro, can I be Kakashi, bro?
Bro.
Yes.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it.
I need y'all to praise me being Zoro.
Wait, what's y'all problem with Anime Soul?
Anime Soul is trash.
Yeah, he a
How?
hoe.
How?
Well,
Comparing him to
Wow.
Manga Soul?
What? Okay,
Weak.
okay, no.
I just feel like
First
he was
25
a depressing
episodes.
type
What did he
character.
do?
First 5 episodes?
First 25. I give you 25.
Oh, 25. Well, in the first episode, he tricked Blair and allowed them to get the soul. He wasn't in the second or third episode. in the 4th and 5th, I believe that's when they were fighting against Sid and Stein. He worked together with Maka.
The 4th or 5th ones. Oh, my bad. I said anime.
Yeah, and they worked together to do the Soul Resonance. I believe in the 6th might be when he fought Kid alongside Black Star. When
and all of this is not him fighting, right? This is all of him becoming a weapon.
He protected Maka when they were fighting Krona. No, that was not a weapon. That was a shield.
So he was actually in body, and he was actually in human form. Yeah, okay.
And he went on top of Maka to protect Krona, to protect her from Krona, and that's when he got his scar, and that's why he has the black blood to begin with, and he gets like that stitches and like it remains for the rest of the series. That was a really respectable moment. And then they start his character arc when he sees what's his name, Justin Law fighting Giriko, and he's like, I want to be an autonomous weapon as well.
Before you even continue anymore, what episode are we on? What manga chapter are we on before he starts his character arc?
That's a good question.
Because this is somewhat of the main character who doesn't start his character until X chapter.
I mean, Maka doesn't either. Maka doesn't even have a character arc in the anime. It only like exists in the manga.
And I can't necessarily say that sounds like a bad thing. I'm not
saying, yeah, I'm not
because it's
saying
so big.
A bad thing, but
yeah, because the only reason why I say that is because it's so big, and when you focus on some different characters and backstories on different characters, when the show is gonna, we hoped was gonna be going on for a while. You know, it's not such a bad thing, but you should do it after at least 10 episodes.
No, I completely agree. I believe Maka and Soul's
10 episodes
could have been introduced a lot earlier.
No, well, I only want to say this because JJK.
What do you mean?
Only reason I'm talking
That's
about
our
JJK
Hitler.
Because yeah, exactly. But only reason I'm saying it is because this man, Dark, was like, well, the main character should show that he knows martial arts. And I'm like, bruh, it's literally within the first 10 episodes. How does everybody else feel about that? Or
showing that he knows martial arts?
I was pretty much saying, like, I feel like given what we've seen about the main character, I feel like, you know, when he gets into battle, it's portrayed that was perceived that he knows martial arts. That's how we're supposed to see it.
Yeah.
Now, before you even continue that, why is it perceived that he knows martial arts? Actually, never mind. You could. You've seen the first couple of episodes, so you could intervene.
As to why it's perceived that he knows more, I don't know where he's getting that from. Because from the episodes that I saw, there was no inclination that he knew martial arts. It's just that he was naturally talented at every fucking thing.
All right, thanks.
I'm like, oh man, he can run. He should be on the track team, but he don't want to. He hang out with the losers club. That's what's implied. That his friends are losers and he hang out with them because like he knows he's too good to do everything else.
All right. Now, before we even go any further, the last thing he said was he's too good at everything else. Yes. So going on to Dark, and when you're saying that, well, why does he know martial arts?
Was you expecting me to say something?
Yeah, I'll segue.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought from I can't remember in detail every episode I've seen, but I thought that it was implied that I thought I read text that said that he had some martial arts training in the past. I could be wrong, I could be
You're
wrong.
definitely wrong. But
So-
continue.
Wait,
So-
hold on. What's the argument here? Who's arguing what?
The
Well,
argument is okay. It's not even an argument because I always tell everybody, it was a topic, but it's not a topic, man. I always love discussions versus debates because debate is just simply proving somebody wrong. A discussion is simply everybody talking and trying to get to a understanding. So the understanding that we're trying to get to is he's trying to understand that is it necessary for Yuji to explain why he has martial arts?
Yeah, I mean, without going into manga spoilers, I feel like the way we saw how superhuman he was, I feel like it didn't necessarily need to be explained why he was able to fight and do martial arts. Because, I mean, he looked like an athletic person. He could throw a shot put. He could run fast. Like, I feel like martial arts kind of feels like something that naturally flows into that.
All right, I actually have my argument also, but I do want to hear Dark's perspective first.
well, if he does know martial arts, I'm going off the notion he does know martial arts. And if he does in fact know martial arts, and they just highlight the fact that this man is quote unquote superhuman in certain aspects like jumping and running, that in no way, shape, or form is similar to knowing martial arts. Like, just because you can jump really good and you can run really fast, that doesn't mean you can fight. That doesn't mean that you can, you know how to move in certain situations. Like, I feel like if you know martial arts and that's what they're trying to show you in the anime, then
Which episode?
No. I'm not trying to say.
He's just saying in general.
In general, like I'm going off the notion that he does know martial arts, and if he in fact does know martial arts and it's a part of his actual character, they, in my opinion, have a duty to show some parts of that. Like, we don't know what. First of all, I'm not saying it's super important. I'm not saying it has to be a whole episode.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, a simple flashback is what I told Star. Like, it could be a 15-second flashback just as we see him as a kid training with an older adult, and I'm be like, okay, I have a general idea of what kind of martial art, what kind of style he's kind of going to be using, just something, but if he doesn't know martial arts, that changes everything. Just jump really good and run really fast, and he's just athletic, I can understand that, but if he does,
no, my bad, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying, like, it's two completely different situations. I'm just saying, I thought I was going off the notion that he does know martial arts.
All right, I want to hear Uwu's opinion because I did see his square blink a couple of times. So I do want to know, what do you think so far before I actually elaborate?
No. Go ahead and elaborate, because my opinion is very limited because I'm already compromised. I think the whole thing's trash because
Okay. Well, just to give you a little bit more, the main character does have the main, or we was calling it the demon. He low key, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just say right here, spoiler not spoiler, pissed me off because he has the demon. He can, and this is actually said in the anime, learn the demon's techniques.
Oh.
I mean, specifically, it was a curse technique.
Curse technique, yes. The demon that he's well, we're not gonna get into that. So all I'm saying right now, as far as the learning the martial arts, all I ask is before I even start, name me one anime that named their martial arts specifically before they had the main character use them.
History's greatest disciple, Kenichi.
Not you, because number one, we're talking about shonen.
That's so
That is a
trash.
shonen.
Because Kenichi,
Well, if
Kenichi was already one of my things that I used to my counter argument for this.
I was gonna say Ronin Kenshin, but I know they had a lot of episodes, and
Or
I know they had a lot of movies as well, but I don't know exactly when they went into detail about his style. But I know they do go into detail about his style and his teacher.
so is that a fair deduction from Jujutsu Kaisen from episode 9 when you're saying that let's use people even like Rock Lee. What was Rock Lee's martial arts style?
Well, he used taijutsu.
Taijutsu is
they
not specified.
and they
Taijutsu is only using your hand-to-hand combat. It's not CQC.
Yeah, but
Even CQC is not.
Actually, he used strong
specified.
fist.
He can do.
Yeah, he did
Jikandu.
use strong
And
fist.
I was also gonna say they did go into detail about that when Guy was explaining the difference between Rock Lee style and Nishi
Yep.
style.
That's
Strong
not
fist versus
that's
gentle fist.
what the
No, that is 100% true. The Hyuga style is gentle fist.
He did gentle fist. But I'm talking about if we're talking about using actual styles, martial arts. We're talking about martial arts.
So
This
it's the
man
problem
talking
is
about
style.
conventional
You're
martial
trying
arts.
to nitpick. You're trying to nitpick what I was trying to say. Like yeah, you kind of are a little bit. Like we're talking about like if we're talking about just like anime, we kind of in some anime series they don't go into what exact type of style they're using, karate, and stuff like that. I can name other styles, but I just can't think of
No, I understand. Yeah.
But yeah,
Wait, hold on. I just want to understand completely. So, is your problem specifically the fact that he knows martial arts and it was never really gone into, like just general martial arts?
That's his problem.
Yes, and it doesn't even have to. Like I said, it doesn't have to be anything complicated. It doesn't even have to be
so strong fist.
It doesn't like what Star is trying to explain. It doesn't have to be a specific.
No, I understand. So
yeah.
What I want to say is that personally, I can kind of understand where you're coming from because like this takes place in real life. But when I look at shonen, I kind of forget about that. So like when I see a character doing hand-to-hand combat, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a shonen. They're gonna do that. But I can kind of understand because like these are real people, and there are other characters who do not know martial arts. Like the other two teammates, they can't fight with hand-to-hand combat. So I can kind of understand what you're trying to say. But at the same time, I kind of feel like the kind of character that they displayed him to be, like he seems to have like really good instincts and really superhuman abilities. So personally, I kind of felt like it was just kind of a natural progression or it flowed naturally for him to also know martial arts with all this athleticism, plus the fact that this is a fighting anime. But that's just me. I can completely understand you.
So think about this. Think about this though. One thing. So when Naruto and Sasuke Sakura fought against Kakashi, and Sasuke, he did a little kick, he did the punch, and then he almost grabbed the bell.
He did another kick before, but
yeah. Did we question what kind of martial arts he did?
No, but the difference. No, the difference is that this is a shown, this is a fantasy world where characters grow up to literally become ninja. Jujutsu Kaisen is in the normal human world where people go to school and people aren't boxing every day.
Facts.
That's
Exactly.
So at the same time, most people have fucking cursed energy, right? So they have to use, and we can almost use Black Clover as an example. I'm not gonna use Black Clover as a fucking example.
Wait, how does cursed energy?
we can use the example as more 9 times out of 10, your martial arts aren't gonna approve to nothing. You knowing that you're doing Jeet Kune Do, or you can be doing a judo, you can be doing fucking karate, you can be doing anything. That doesn't really matter when it comes to the basis of the series. So why does it matter that you go into detail of what martial arts you do?
No, I think his problem is not what martial arts, but the fact that he has a martial arts background. Like, I think a good comparison would be Hero Academia. If Deku suddenly started doing martial arts out of nowhere, he'd kind of be like, where did that come from? Because he lives in something close to the real world. But like in Naruto or One Piece, characters are boxing every day. So like it doesn't, it's kind of, maybe you can just imply that, oh, in this world, characters fight every day. But when you go to school, like, why would you have a reason to know martial arts?
Yeah. So what martial arts do Deku know?
No, Deku doesn't. But I'm saying if he was suddenly doing
that's what I'm saying.
martial arts.
That's what you're saying. You saying?
Oh
like,
man, now it finally clicked, bro. I was
yeah. No. I understand. You're saying that if Deku was out there doing the goddamn leaf, okay. Gotcha.
I think the big problem is the worlds, because Jujutsu Kaisen, they're normal humans who go to school. If I started suddenly doing karate moves, you will be questioning, how do I know that? But if I was living in the Naruto world where people grow up to be ninjas, or if I was living in the Bleach world and I was a Shinigami where people grow up to become Shinigami and fight, it's kind of implied that they know how to fight already.
100%. That's all.
But in the real world, it's not. I think that's what he's saying. And I can understand that. I just never thought of that. It never crossed my mind because I thought it kind of flowed naturally. Like he's superhuman. He's got instincts. He can fight too.
I will admit at this point, I'm kind of nitpicking at the series.
No. I will say before you even said that, I get it. I actually want to have a discussion about debates versus discussion. And I love discussions. I love listening and trying to figure out what they call it, intellectual. No, not intellectual. It's like interlocutors or something like that. But when you listen to somebody else and you just trying to figure out something else, this was one of those moments.
Interpretation?
No, it's
You're doing a good job, Star. You're doing a good job.
It actually is. Give me 1 second.
You want to look it up?
No, please go drink some water. Water break.
I'm just over here like, what the hell is this man trying to say?
I don't think this man take water breaks.
I don't think he knew what the hell he was talking about.
Continue real quick.
You know, sometimes you gotta chase your drink with water. But anyways, moving on. So what's the next topic? Matter of fact, that y'all want to discuss?
The next topic I was gonna bring up was what series you think should have been more popular than it was?
Magi.
Oh my God, 100,000% agree with you. I wish they would bring it back.
If you watch that video with the manga sales, it is so upsetting to see Magi that high, but with only 2 seasons.
Oriko.
It was tragic, bro. I thought it was coming back, bro. I was like, there's no way they can end it like this and not bring it back. Like it was so epic. Like that last second season. It's like I was sure they were bringing it back, bro, but no, that's gone.
Wait, Star, you said Toriko?
I think he did. But before they admitted to bringing it back, before they decided to bring it back, it was gonna be Bleach for me.
Bleach?
Like,
wait, Bleach is popular though.
Oh, you sound something that's not popular.
Yeah, something that's not popular that should have been more popular.
Okay, let me.
Bruh. Actually, you know what? I think we actually had this conversation like in one of our first ones because the one that popped in my head was Batum.
Oh yeah, Batum, yeah, definitely. 100%.
Like, it had a super slow start. Don't get me wrong. I know that, but once it actually got going, man.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Like, for those that don't know, this plot of Batum is they took a bunch of people from various walks of life, kind of a la, a la Battle Royale. Kind of like a battle. It basically was a Battle Royale, but not like the series Battle Royale. So they took a whole bunch of people from different walks of life, gave them all bombs, and the objective of their mission was to be the last one alive while killing everybody with the bomb, while killing anybody they came across with said bombs. And so what you ended up having was grossly disproportionate results with people that were demolitions experts versus a model. I'm like, bro.
Remember the hunter?
Bro,
the
that
actual
guy.
hunter?
Yes.
Man, he was ridiculous.
And see, that's just it, dude. Like, things like that. Like, because it makes me think of Battle Royale and how it's done. And I'm just over here like, man, that shit would have been fucking awesome. But
they had so many different types of bombs on that show.
That's because that's how there's a lot of bomb, like cluster bomb. You have your standard bomb, then you have cluster bombs, then you have C4.
Didn't somebody have somebody that can control like little drone bombs or something like that? Man, like that. Oh my god! It did do the thing. One of the things I loved about Batum is the fact that the main character actually had to think of plans about how to get out of some of these situations that they were in. Like he had to take into account some of the abilities that he knew about and some of those, the surrounding areas that they were in. And I loved it. I thought it was great. Like it made you think. It was suspenseful. It had a lot of gory type scenes too. It was kind of dark. It was a pretty good anime. It definitely should have got a second season.
Here's a note. Make it suspenseful. Fuck it. You can take the mic home with you. Serious? Looking like a cyclone hits you. Tank top screaming, Lotto, I don't fit you. So that's that popped in my head. Sorry, dude.
Hey, man. 8 Mile. Great movie. Classic.
Bro,
I watched that movie so many times, I found flaws.
You see, listen to this guy. Can't just enjoy shit. Gotta pick it
apart.
I enjoyed it.
You can literally do that to anything.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. But at the end of the day, I won't call it bad. I'll never call it bad.
I can understand that. I think it's a classic, personally.
It's definitely a classic.
Why?
When that come out, 2000 something? Man.
I don't know if I would call it a classic, bro. It's a good movie, but I don't know if I would call it a classic. It ain't like Poetic Justice. I think it's a classic. It ain't like Poetic Justice or fucking
Poetic
Juice.
Justice, a movie I've never seen.
I mean, when you start getting into the 90s movies and the 80s movies, we all know that those are classics. Those are like,
We're talking about like Friday.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like Baby's Kids.
Dude, what's crazy? I've seen that movie so many times I can tell you anything about that movie.
Let me tell you about Bebe's Kids.
If
Bebe's Kids
anything-
was about a trifling black woman who left her nappy ass, stupid ass kids with a dude that was trying to get with her, and he took them to an amusement park and they showed their ass. That's what Bebe's Kids is about. 100%.
No, it's funny
bro.
because it goes right back to the funny part of our growing up, because I was like, man, I don't want to see this shit. I don't want to see nothing about no Friday. I want to see none of the above. I don't care. Shit seems depressing.
That shit was depressing, bro.
Depressing, dude.
Cause you want to know what the tagline for Baby Kids was? We don't die, we multiply. And I was
does
like,
that mean?
It kind of reminds me of a topic I wanted to bring up. Is, what kind of, underrated movie that you can think
that I
of.
enjoy?
That you
An
enjoy.
underrated movie I enjoy?
Yeah.
Man, that's hard, brother. There's a lot of movies like that.
I got one specifically.
A guy who doesn't like movies.
If you say Spawn,
No, not Spawn. The movie I'm thinking of is called Children of Men.
bruh.
Hey,
Holy
I used
shit.
like Children on the Slope.
No, Children of Men is a phenomenal movie with a phenomenal story. So the premise of Children of Men is there was a disease that struck mankind that made women infertile. And when the movie starts, the last baby, and I use this with air quotations, baby Diego had just died at 18 years old. And so because there's this disease that makes women infertile, it picks up in England, and there is stringent border security. Immigration is illegal now, and they deport people by the goddamn truckload every hour on the hour. Like, if you wasn't born here, get out.
Yep.
And what ends up happening is our protagonist gets contacted by his ex-wife, and his ex-wife says, "Hey, I need your help delivering a package." And he all like, "Nah, ho." But then she all like, "I really need your help." And then he like, "Fuck it, all right, whatever." And then he ends up finding out the package is a woman that just gave birth. It was a pregnant woman. The only pregnant woman on Earth.
Yep.
And then he's like, "Oh shit." And she's like, "Yeah, we got to get her to this organization that doesn't operate within borders. It's actually a boat. Think of it's actually the USS Hospitality, if y'all are familiar with that particular vessel. That is the the Red Cross's international vessel, where in areas that are stricken by natural disasters or any kind of major illness that cripples the area, the USS Hospitality actually comes in and as a mobile hospital. Like, it's a big ass fucking ship. Yeah.
I did not know that.
So that's what the ship is, the USS Hospitality. But speaking on the symbolism, funny enough, this pregnant woman happens to be a black woman, and that's symbolizing how it is believed that life began in Africa. And it's also a nice contrast to the xenophobia that is being exhibited throughout the movie by if you aren't British, if you aren't white, and if you aren't educated or well off, then you are an undesirable and you must be eliminated or gotten rid of, because some of these deportees actually just get murdered. Like, you see it in the movie. Some of them just actually get murdered through firing squad.
Yep.
But one scene that really fucking stands out to me, and I'm spoiling the entire movie, but one thing that really stands out to me is this one scene where they're in this hotel, this abandoned, well, I won't say the abandoned hotel, this dilapidated hotel that everyone is like, there's a huge gunfight going on between two different factions, and she's in there with her, and she ends up giving birth. And he's like, fuck, we got to get this baby out of here. So he like gets a weapon, gathers her up. The baby's fucking crying. And as they walk out into the hallway, people are fucking dying. Like the police are coming in. This other organization is fighting the police. And there's another organization fighting them. And all this mayhem is happening. And then when people hear this baby crying, they fucking freeze. And stare in disbelief. Like as they're he's prepared to like fuck up people, and everyone just stops and moves out of the way and lets them through, because no one has seen a baby in so long that there's a baby right there in their midst. I'm talking, dude, they are ghosts.
Bro, it's tanks firing at the building. Tanks firing shells into a building full of people.
Yeah, as they're going down the stairway, that's actually what I was going to get to. As they're going past them, the people outside don't know what's going on, so they're still firing upon the building. So one of the tank shells hits the building and rattles it, and any person that the baby's already passed, they immediately snap out of the trance and get back to fighting. But then everyone else is clearing a path and is like making sure they can get through. Because once they get outside, the exact same thing happens. These fuckers see a baby and are just, they're just paralyzed because shit, dude. And this is this right here. When I saw that particular scene, I was just like, man, like the weight of that particular moment, to where the whole future of humanity is in essentially a ghetto. The entire future of the world is in the hands of a non-British, undesirable, who would have been deported otherwise. And I'm like, all right, I get your symbolism on the unfairness of immigration and how immigrants, and to be fair, immigrants have fucking made some of the greatest discoveries and inventions of mankind. I have nothing against immigration, but we won't go into that because that's politics, and we have a no politics rule on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a fucking amazing choice, Dark, because Children of Men, at the time, it was critically acclaimed, but it still didn't do very well at the box office. Actually, in all regards, I do not think it recouped its cost. So that makes it a failure. And it's faded into relative obscurity, but it is one of my favorite movies of all time. And then Dark, I see your Children of Men, and I will raise you Lord of War.
Oh man, dude, that movie was amazing.
Let us please, okay, before y'all start, please put that in the topics so we can all watch that. Y'all can give us information. That would be great. I really want to know. Like, I really want to be in the know.
I hope you can come up with a movie, because you don't watch movies. Well, you just started watching.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You may kind of worried about.
But no, I think no. But no, I feel like at least as far as topics, me and you has been on point. So if you put in the topics, it will be seen, or it will be. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
Okay, but yeah, that's way off topic though. Yeah, so we should try to get back on topic. But yeah, I'll put that in the topics as well.
I just did.
Okay, cool.
Oh
And
man,
then,
cool. Because actually, I don't know if we were talking about it, but we were saying like just the topics for the next stream. Just put it in the topics just to get in a habit. Because like you said, previous stream, you had 30 topics. I have 30 topics. Putting all our topics at once won't work. So just put your topics for the upcoming stream.
oh, or we could well, this is how I would do it. Have a general topics one so we can have a place to throw them, and then have a today's topic section where we actually post the topic of the stream to keep them separate. Because I am a list person. I have to have things like this in a list, and having them segmented or compartmentalized really helps me. Because rather than because I would rather have all of our topics in a single list so we can see everything that we either have, we've come up with, and see all the new stuff, since that's all dated. Because we're gonna know what we already covered, and then having everything else in having today's topics in a separate category, we can cross-reference to see like, oh, okay, these are all the topics we've all come up with, but this is when we actually hit on this topic. This is when we hit on this topic, and it gives us a quick glance that we can just click to. Oh, today's topic. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about. Dope.
The only reason I said something against that is we could have that huge list. But let's say that me and you, or not me and you, just everybody puts a big ass list. How do we differentiate those things, the topics that we already did?
Oh,
Wouldn't we just know?
Well, we would just know, and then also you can go back and edit yours with a strike through.
True.
You said it's called striker?
Strike through.
It's like the line through the words.
Okay.
Like
I just never want to like create such a huge list that we're backtracking in a sense. Backtracking.
No, I dig it. But like the only person that would actually have an issue with that is me. I would just have to go back and redo my list as individual comments, which would be annoying at first, but that way I could do strike throughs through everything that we've already covered.
Right. So what I was saying is within the topics, we could just use the upcoming topics, because I want everybody to get into the idea or just familiar. Wrong word, but just get familiar with checking the topics. Put your topics in there for everybody, not just me and you, me. Just everybody. Put your topics in there. Once it cap to 8, no more topics. Because I feel like even within a 30 or 3 hour time frame, if we can get up to 6, 7, 8 topics, we can make that work, no matter what.
I agree.
So if everybody just throw in their topics next stream, also that make it easier for me to make a thumbnail. So I think, just throw in your topics.
Either way is fine for me, like whatever y'all decide. I don't mind the list. The list for me kind of, is easy to follow because you just know what you're looking at. Just click on whatever list you want to look at. And just having one topics thing is fine too. But, I feel like it's a little, if we just cross it out, whatever topic we did after we get done with it, then that's fine. So whichever way y'all want to do it is fine with me.
I want you to shut up.
Only reason I say about topics is, let's say, recently we was talking about Red Suns. I have a lot to say about Red Suns. for sure others have a lot to say about Red Suns. If we know that topic is coming up next stream, we can all talk about it. We all have time to look it up. We all got time to be familiar with what we're finna say. Versus, we got 70 topics, and we're trying to figure out, which one are we gonna talk about? I just like personally, what are we gonna talk about next? We all got time to look it up, think about it,
prepare.
Yeah, we got all the time to prepare about it, and it can be just more
organized.
Yeah, organized conversation. Because I definitely want to talk about freaking Red Sun today, but missing people. It's fine.
Well, I think we should. Okay. Well, idea I just thought about or whatever. Maybe before we start off the next stream or future streams, we have not a main topic but a first topic, and whatever that first topic is, no matter what we talk about, and it doesn't matter if it's Red Suns, who's ever here gets to talk about it, and whoever not here, they just miss out. As long as we know it's coming, if you can make it, if you can, that's fine. If you can't, we understand. I'm not trying to not include anyone, but
man, F them fools, F granddad.
I already know
the reason I'm against that is because I actually enjoy
he against everything.
Our first, let's just say our first hour free. We just talk about anything. Last time we was talking about what we got for Black Friday. We can talk about anything.
Oh shit! Y'all want to know what I got for Black Friday? Did I tell y'all what I got for Black Friday?
Yeah, we talked about.
I thought you did.
Yeah, we talked about that last.
Man, let me talk about what I got again. Dang, I'm proud of what I got.
Okay, what I was saying is the only reason why I say that, and that first hour thing is fine, Star. But the only reason why I say we name a first topic is because one, we'll have a thumbnail in the for the future always.
Exactly.
And secondly, the only reason why I say we could talk about Red Sun, and I don't think really Zirikai would care, is because he wants to move on to Injustice. I know that's what he wants to talk about.
Exactly.
And that's why I say, I know people will be slightly disappointed if they do miss out on a certain topic, but that the next topic might be better than the last topic. So
yes,
that's the only reason why I say if they miss out, it's fine. I think
definitely
they'll get over it.
Definitely.
And
I'm just using this example because it is us four. I'm just using this example, like if we did, or how it was Moriarty and Red Sun. I just don't want to be in position, or even hockey, because I have still to this day not had to be able to explain hockey.
Oh my god!
In this situation, I just want to be able to talk about the situation.
I think you can talk about it and it'd be fine, because you want to know why. When next
nobody
week,
cares.
Because last week they cared.
No.
And literally, what's the thing last week?
The reason why is because it's probably gonna get recovered anyway. Saturday stream, because I'm sure Zirikai's probably gonna watch the next episode, and he's gonna just fill in the blanks that he didn't get to talk about this time. So I think it'll be fine. He's gonna catch up. He loves that anime too, so I really don't think it matters if you talk about it now.
Not that one in specific, but yeah.
So Star, do you have a underrated anime that you think should be more popular?
Toriko.
Toriko. I thought you were going to say Get Backers.
Toriko. Get Backers. Get Backers is one of those, such a unique. I don't I can't. It's almost like Gintama, my favorite anime.
Gintama's your favorite anime?
Absolutely. Do you want to have a conversation about it?
Ooh.
Better than anything you're gonna name. We can go there.
It's actually not.
It is
No,
easily.
it is not.
Easily.
It is not. Gintama, bro. Ooh.
Gintama.
Ooh. Ooh.
Gintama is so great, but
No.
that anime would be my thing that I choose, but even Get Backers is so great. Manga wise, Get Backers is so great.
All
So
right.
what about you, Doc?
I need a little bit more time to think because
Bro, for real?
Because you ain't, yeah, exactly, bro. You ain't, bro. Actually, nah, bro. What is your favorite anime? And don't say freaking, and don't say Go Geass.
Okay, I'm gonna say Code Geass. Because that is my favorite anime, because I've already established that is my favorite anime by me saying repeatedly that is my favorite anime.
That's my Gintama is better.
It's not. I mean, you can believe that, but it's not.
Nah, I mean, it is.
Nah.
I agree with right here, but it's kind of hard to take his side because he frequently hates on anime that are pretty good, and then he also likes SAO.
I like the first arc of SAO. Let's be real. The arc everybody
you talking about
likes.
Sword Art Online? You talking
Yeah,
about
the
that
first arc,
one that
yeah.
was actually pretty not that great?
The first arc
You talking about the one
was awesome.
it was
The
better than
first,
all the
you
others.
mean the anime that kicked off the isekai genre as a whole? Yes.
What does
You
that
can say
matter?
Dot Hack. Dot Hack did not actually start it off, man, because like
And
it may
Inuyasha's
have been the
technically
first.
an isekai as well. It's
And
technically
yet-
a game. If you say game,
better
it's
than
isekai.
that.
Inuyasha is the Game of Thrones of anime.
Wait, how?
Better? Oh man, that's crazy.
Inuyasha
wait,
is
what?
the Game of Inuyasha is the Game of Thrones of anime.
you make
How?
No, I have
popular
not, but I know how people talk about it. I know how highly people regard it.
Yeah, so well, not anymore. And that's
No,
my
yeah.
thing. Everybody regarded Inuyasha pretty highly, but after, in retrospect, everyone that I know that was like Inuyasha's such a great series, they're like, yeah, Inuyasha sucked. Like it actually
they
just
were
sucked.
talking about power levels wise only. They wasn't talking about the story.
Power
It
levels,
wasn't talking about anything else.
bruh.
Power levels.
See,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
you see that how cool a character is. Man, he more powerful
power
than the
levels,
next one.
bro. I don't care about power levels at all. That has nothing to do about cool. Power levels is about how much you can destroy. If you said, what is it? Inuyasha is bad because of power levels. That's bad. That's extremely bad.
So there wasn't some just badass running around the whole time that Inuyasha was trying to be like, but he couldn't be.
I missed it. What did you say?
So
Cut off.
in all of Inuyasha, was there ever like an extremely powerful person who actually could have ended the series completely, but because of reasons?
I don't think
they
he could have
only-
ended the series.
No. I want to hear who are you even talking about?
Sesshomaru.
I'm curious.
Oh, Sesshomaru?
Sesshomaru.
Could've just
You
ended
talking
the
about
series.
the guy who actually got defeated on multiple occasions, who couldn't. He actually got manipulated in a sense. You talking about the guy who had what it was called Tesega, where he unfortunately had the weapon that can only revive people. You talking about that guy? He could end the series.
Stronger than Naraku? I don't think so.
He couldn't. He actually went against Naraku. He couldn't.
And he didn't use his full strength.
What do you mean he used it? Yes, he did. He
No,
tried
he
to
didn't.
destroy the guy. He couldn't, and Naraku couldn't destroy him.
He didn't use his full strength, bro.
What do you mean?
I mean, plot wise, he never used his full strength. You didn't see his full strength till later on, which canonly he already had the whole time.
Wait, so your problem with
What-
Inuyasha is how strong what's his name is?
That's his problem with Inuyasha. My problem with Inuyasha is that
I'm very curious about his full strength. So
my problem with Inuyasha is Inuyasha could have ended way sooner than it actually did.
No, I agree. The collecting the crystals sometimes, I was like, can we get to the point? Like they keep doing it's just like episodic, and it's like 5 seasons. Like the first 2 seasons were good. But when
episodic is not the wrong thing.
No. There's nothing wrong with episodic, but like season 1 and 2, they were episodic, but they still had like some kind of arc moving on in the background. Like maybe it's Inuyasha gaining his powers, maybe it's Inuyasha getting a sword, maybe it's say Shomaru appearing and having his character arc. But like by season 3, it felt like each episode was so disconnected and skippable. But that's where I am right now.
So I know I never went as far as my underrated anime. I'm gonna say Project Arms.
Yeah, you named the underrated anime because I don't even know what the hell that is.
I don't know what that is.
Like,
it's actually an anime I purchased at Great Escape. It was like I purchased like it was back in the day, bro. Great Escape.
Is it underrated because you purchased it? Is it underrated because you didn't like it?
It's pretty good. It was pretty good for when I watched it. I think if they redid it, I think it would be a pretty good anime. It for this day and age, this time,
this day and age,
well, this era, whatever, how they do anime nowadays.
So,
but it's kind of dated. Bless you. It's kind of dated now. But I thought it was pretty good, and I could name a few, like a Jin. I thought that was pretty good, and this anime called I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it. Sui no Gargantua, but y'all probably haven't heard of that. But I thought
no. What it's about? Is that about that dude that's in that mech and he ends up on that water world?
Yep.
That, bro.
He ends up on the water world.
We need to talk. We need to fucking talk because we done seen some of the same shit.
This is why I like about everything, because apparently somebody knows something about something.
So the one he's talking about, I only know the English title. The English title is Giratina on the Virtuous Planet. And what it's about is it starts off with this space war. Like, that's how we are introduced to the main character. He is a nameless, faceless soldier in a galactic army that's fighting for resources. And he gets knocked off course, and I don't remember if he's sent through a wormhole. I don't remember how he actually got to the planet, but he ends up crash landing on the planet because his ship is damaged. And as he's on the planet, like, he's like repairing his ship, and he meets the local people, which miraculously speak the same language. No. They don't miraculously speak the same language. He uses his mech to learn the local language and have it downloaded into his brain.
Yep. So
he can actually communicate with the locals. And through communicating with the locals, he then, makes friends and everything. But then he starts to like his robot, as he fixes it, begins to scan the environment, and there's these structures that are underwater. And then so he tries to use his mech to access them, but he's blocked. And he's like, huh? That's super weird. Why am I blocked? And as he does it and tries to get through, turns out he's being blocked by the army. Like the military that he is a part of is blocking him from accessing the files to these facilities underwater on this planet that he's never been to. And that alone, you're just like, what the fuck? So then he's just like, nah, I'm gonna just go there. And then so he does, and he gets inside these facilities. And spoiler alert, he ends up ends up actually getting inside, and where he is actually Earth. After the polar ice caps has melted through humanity overpopulating the world, and through humanity overpolluting the world. Like that's the whole reason that they fled, and why they're having the space battle is because this battle is over resources of a new planet that's been discovered that can support life. but just like
Eureka 7.
There you go. Boom. You knew exactly what I was going to talk about. But,
I was gonna mention it.
Just like Eureka 7.
I'm telling you, bro, them niggas Team Rocket, bro. Them niggas,
However,
prepare for trouble, make it double, bro.
the reason that I like this and I don't like Eureka 7 is because at the very beginning, it is not established that they've already left Earth. It's not established that they're wandering around. Like the premise that you're introduced to in Giratina on the Virtuous Planet is that, oh, he got knocked off course and like crash landed here, rather than him like them searching for Earth. They've like, no, fuck Earth. Like it's been so long. It's been so long. Like Earth isn't even like relevant to their cause anymore. They're just basically going from planet to planet, consuming all the resources, and then abandoning the husk that is left. That's what they do now, rather than trying to settle on one planet. And so when we come across when he crash lands on Earth, and we actually find out like, oh shit, this is what this is what's up. Finding out that it's Earth, and that the army he's with knows this is Earth, but they've locked the files to prevent anyone from knowing that this is Earth, so people won't see. So the people that have been born now won't get to see what they actually do to these planets, because as far as civilians know, none of the planets they come across are hospitable. So we just take what resources we can get from them and move on, rather than us actually killing planets that can support life to maintain this space flotilla.
Sounds like Frank's.
See, sounds like Frank's, but it doesn't end in some bullshit like Frank's does. Because what ends up happening for the ending of this anime is he finally gets his shit fixed, but he decides not to leave because everything he's fighting for is a lie. And instead, he chooses to assist and stay and help them, not only through the technology that he has. Oh shit! I actually forget. Fuck! I forgot a very crucial detail. He's not the only one there.
Spoiler.
Yeah, he's not the only one.
So is this show
there.
good?
This show is very good.
Oh.
Because I skipped over a part where like he like discovers the structure. He discovers the structure because a superior officer, a higher ranking member of the military than him, had already crash landed there before, but he couldn't repair his ship, and he just had to, settle in. But once he sees this, once he crashes and finds this guy, as the soldiers repairing his ship, the superior officer, the higher ranking official, knows that he can overwrite his protocol and take his mech and leave. So while he's helping them with parts and shit to get everything back up to speed and being all chummy with them, he's secretly plotting to, when it's operational, to using an override code to relieve him of duty and take off in his. But he ends up finding out because he ends up finding that official's mech and goes through what happened and accesses some of the files since it's damaged. Then finds out like, oh, there's these facilities. That's how he finds out there's these facilities. And then that's when he actually tries to get into some of them. And as he's digging, he gets to a particular facility that's completely blocked. And then he uses he steals the credentials of the higher ranking official to then go there himself, get inside, and find out that, oh, this is fucking Earth. And then he like starts putting things together, and he's like, holy shit, he already knew. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
pretty
I need to watch it.
It's pretty fucking dope. And it gets now I will say this is one of those anime that I watched purely because there was nothing else in the season that interested me.
I think so too.
Like
it's a few days. Oh, go ahead.
No, like I was like, I just watched it because it was there. and it ended up like actually captivating me.
Same here. Same here. It had really good like for me.
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
I just was so happy to come across that. But go ahead.
I was like, you can work that in the indie conversation, bro. That man can work it in any conversation. I'm not even mad though.
But like the animation, I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. It caught me off guard. You know, I just wasn't expecting. I mean, it was good for me at the time. It was good for me at the time.
I'm particularly hard on CG. I do not like CG, especially in like I'm gonna say in terms of the animation. Everything hand drawn, solid 8. Everything CG, that shit is a 4 or 5.
See, I don't know, man.
I'll argue that with Yu Yu Hakusho.
See,
wait. Are you saying Yu Yu Hakusho is an underrated anime?
Oh no, underrated no. But you talking about like CG versus hand drawn.
Yeah. Fucking hell, I love hand drawn. Man.
See,
me too.
I like hand drawn too, but I think
crap.
people are a little bit too. Don't get me wrong. I think people should be hard on CG because 9 times out of 10 the CG is not gonna look good. But
looks great.
But I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's because I really get into the actual story of the
Attack on Titan looks great,
bro.
But I like CG doesn't look. I'm not so hard on CG.
What was that? Berserk 2016.
Man,
no, that was bad.
See, yeah, I watched that purely because the story was good.
I couldn't watch it. I like Berserk.
What series?
Berserk. I love Berserk. I love
Berserk.
I love Berserk.
You talking about the epitome of bad CG?
There you go.
I absolutely love Berserk, and I hate the fact that they can't get it right.
You love Berserk, and the anime was trash, right?
The animation was trash. But
See, no, funny.
The story, don't get me wrong.
You like the story so much that you're taken away from the fact that the CG was trash.
Absolutely.
The first go around of Berserk was really good. Like the original hand-drawn anime of Berserk was good. And I have been desperately trying to find that. And the only time I've only found it once on eBay for like $400. And I'm like, I'm not paying $400 for DVDs.
Yeah. Man. Oh my God, it's such a good story, dude. It's such a good story.
Is amazing.
I love Guts as a character. I love
Guts.
Guts.
Stories and
don't get me wrong. I know he's not I know Guts is not like the smartest character, and he's not like witty and all of that. But he's straightforward. You know what you're getting when you see Guts, man. Like, man, it's just dude. He's
that's your icon.
No.
Why are you saying like that?
What's wrong?
No. But he's one of those anime characters I hold in high regard. And there's few characters I like that, like Ippo. I love Ippo as a character. Like, it's just certain characters. Guts is one of them for me, and Ippo is one of them for me. And that I could think of right off the bat that I just, I love those characters.
Did Uwu say it's underrated anime?
What, Berserk?
No,
he said Platoon.
Oh yeah.
Platoon.
Right.
Yeah. Underrated?
Absolutely, it was. It only got one season.
Well,
and it was left on the cliffhanger.
I was surprised he said that.
Why are you surprised?
Well, it's Uwu.
Because I'm hard
Uwu
on
likes battle royale.
I'm hard on everything. That's why.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except SAO.
Bruh. I legit. It is only the first arc.
Toriko is
the first arc. It was good. Like I don't mind it. It had its flaws.
It was all right.
Bro, he was a beater. He said, "I'm a beater."
Like I feel like don't get me wrong, I could understand. Like he was broken. He was a broken character. Like
Yep.
You know, there's no getting around that. But you know, I feel like I didn't mind the story. The story was I feel like it was good enough to keep me intrigued. It for me, it doesn't take much to keep me intrigued. Like, but I feel like a lot of, I don't know, maybe I don't give a lot of series a chance. But I feel like when I come across series, a lot of the time I'm not entertained. And you know, the first season of Sword Art was very entertaining. Well, not very
like the plot was somewhat good, but like the characters, nah. The harem, that was obnoxious.
Bruh.
Definitely. I can't stand.
He had 5 girls on his dick. Like, calm down. Why would it's like a
that's annoying for me.
Self-insert fantasy.
Yeah, that's like annoying to me when you know I don't really do harems like that,
bro.
I don't really do harems.
Attacking my guy.
I don't really do harems like that. Like that's not what I'm.
This what we talking
when I'm
about,
going into an anime, I want to be entertained. I want you to not catch my attention sexually, catch my attention by being
intellectually.
Yes. Like find ways to get me entertained other than sexual. I can find sexually stuff anyway. I don't have to come to anime to see this. That's not why I come to anime. Like that's not why
you come to anime? Yeah, okay.
Look, okay. There's another part like of me that you're not gonna see me complain like, okay, when I'm watching Bleach, you're not gonna see me complain about Yoriichi, you know, having big boobs, you know. But I mean, she does get naked a little bit too much for me.
It was like one time.
Was it? I feel like it's
or twice. I'm gonna say twice.
I feel like, but I feel like I let it go. Like you know, stuff like that. I let it go. Like it really didn't bother me. Like Bleach,
because it's not in your face.
Yeah, it's not in your face all the time. Like I feel like you know they wanted, you know, they had their moments. You know, but it's not like Fire Force. It gets.
Oh my God, Tamaki! I was about to bring her up as well.
Me too. I was waiting, bro.
Do that much,
in the Raptors.
You know,
goddamn in the back, got my back under the ring, bro. I was waiting.
And I'm gonna say this too, like even in Naruto, like the females in Naruto, in Shippuden, they like. I don't mind Tsunade's big boobs, you know. They not, you know, it's okay, fine.
Not distracting.
It's not distracting. Hinata had big boobs. Okay, yeah, that's fine, you know. Yeah, they're attractive characters, but it's like it's not in your face, you know, and they're not super sexualized. So it's not like, you know, okay, it's fine, you know. But it's like when it's all in your face, it gets obnoxious.
Other thing I had a problem with SAO is how it treated its male side characters. Like they were basically non-existent. Klein, what's his name? Akio. Like they were my favorite characters when I first watched it, and I was waiting for them to get their shine. But now we got to focus on Kirito's harem. That's it. These cardboard cutouts, stereotype characters with their boring main character who's basically self-insert.
Bro, this man just hating, bro. He's just full of hate.
What did I say last time? Constellation, personality.
Bro, he's just hating.
Horoscope,
bro.
that's the word. Got a horoscope personality.
Let that man have his hoes. Damn.
Nah, and he's broken. Like, how are you gonna make your main character the most boring character? What's his personality? Describe his personality.
Naruto.
Swords?
Wait, how does this have to do with Naruto?
No, I'm just saying no, same thing. But
his personality is swords, bro. He's a beater that has the dual wield ability. Leave that man alone, bro. That's all I need. Ain't nobody like his
personality. Don't you?
Ain't nobody like his sword art for Kirito, bro. We liking it for Asuna, bro. That's it.
Nah, but Asuna's not even that good of a character either. She's just your stereotypical tsundere that ends up falling in love with the main character. And then you got your lolly, you got your older sister in the next season. You got your, what are the other archetypes?
You see this man?
They just got a whole bunch. They got a Kudere, Sinon. They got a older sister, Lifa. They got a younger sister, Silica. They got the tsundere, Asuna. Like, come on, be creative. It's like he's checking off marks on
Yeah.
a list of
And
tropes.
I was sitting there, and I was just sitting there like, yeah, boy, let's go. Like, man.
I was entertained by the big fights, even though
I was entertained by the fights too. But the characters, I just did not care about them. You can't tell me you actually care about what happens to Kirito.
No.
Nah, but
Well, then-
Asuna? Damn right I do.
You care about Kirito?
I care about
I
Asuna.
feel like Shield Hero does a better job of it.
I hate Shield Hero.
Hold up. All right, now we really got hold
That
on, man. I
story
had to
started good. It started good, but then it became so. The harem ruined it as well. This was a serious story about a brooding man who's like going through depression and all this. But then when you introduce Philo and we got two girls fighting for the romantic attention of this brooding main character, it's kind of clashing with the vibes that I'm getting. I'm like, all right, it's supposed to be a broody, it's supposed to be this dark character, he's badass. But then they're like, oh, I'm gonna fight in the hot springs for his attention. Like, what is that? That's like tonal dissonance. On top of that, the incompetence of the villains was bothering me. Like when I saw those villains, I was like, yo, these other heroes, they might actually be a threat. But every time the spear hero comes up, he's treated like a joke, and it feels like the author is like maybe was bullied in the past and they just want to write this story to get back at their bullies. Like, yeah, you're useless. I'm the strong shield hero. I'm cool. That's the kind of vibe I was getting from that story, and I was not messing with. I got like 7 episodes. I'm like, I'm dropping this. This was good at the beginning, but then it turned silly. They wanted to be a harem. They wanted to do hot springs. Like, what is? Imagine.
I watched the first
Actually, I don't know.
I'm just over here like, bruh.
I watched the first season, and you
I love it, bro.
you do get a lot
I
of
love
vibes
it.
from it. But one thing, like the harem thing, did get annoying. Like,
Man, shut the fuck up with y'all and this like
Don't they
anti-harem
get a
shit,
third
bro.
girl? This blue
Come
girl?
on, man.
oh yeah, oh
Harem
my
gang,
god,
bro.
they did add a third girl, the princess.
Oh my god. Dude, why are the villains so incompetent? How am I supposed to fear for the main character's life if your villains are getting kicked in the balls?
Bruh. See, you looking at it the wrong way, man. You out here,
Nah,
you wanted to
get
make
that
it into
nonsense
something
outta here.
serious. You wanted to make it into something serious. and
That's
it
like
wasn't.
Team Rocket nonsense.
Hell yeah, bro.
Nah.
Bro,
Good shot.
he wanted that shit to be something serious, and it was not something serious. That's all it was. Like Shield Hero.
Imagine you're watching Tokyo Ghoul or Attack on Titan and your villains are Team Rocket.
I can
That's where I
imagine
felt with
watching
Shield Hero.
Tokyo Ghoul and being disappointed by every aspect of it because they see they built
No,
up
the
to
manga's
Nikki.
good. Oh wait, we're
But
talking about Ghoul or Shield Hero?
I'm talking about Ghoul
Yeah, Ghoul's manga's good.
because bruh, because they built him up to be this unstoppable killing machine, and we didn't see shit.
Nope.
Wait, who?
Ghoul, they built him
No,
up
which,
to be
which
some
one? Which
Tokyo
character?
Ghoul, King Kaneki.
I mean, he did become an unstoppable machine at the end of the story.
Yeah,
They got that.
I didn't stick around that long.
Me either. I couldn't
Oh,
make it
oh.
past I've watched a few episodes of the first season. I'm like, you know what? I'm done.
All right,
No, you
I
can't
actually
watch
do want to
it.
hear what you
Watch it
say,
again,
but yeah, I thought it was just a bad Parasite. Parasite was a lot better.
No, I
Parasite
definitely
was-
think Parasite was better.
Parasite
like-
was amazing. Like, I love
Yo,
it.
yeah, definitely it's top 10 for me. But I think Tokyo Ghoul, like the manga kind of,
See?
the anime kind of butchered it a little bit. Like the first season, I think the first season is really good, but then everything after that is whack in
Mhm.
Tokyo Ghoul. Like
Absolutely.
they completely changed. It's like worse than Soul Eater. They changed it. Kaneki
Yep.
is supposed to make an organization to go against Aogiri Tree. But you know what the anime decides to do? They make him join Aogiri Tree, the group that just tortured him into having his hair white. How does that make sense?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Into having his hair white.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. In the
How
anime,
dare you?
yeah, he get abducted, bro. And he gets tortured.
Oh, they,
You know-
they were pulling off his fingernails and waiting for it to regenerate and pulling them off again.
Yeah.
I think in the manga he might have raped him as well. Like
No,
they
no,
tortured him.
no,
It
that makes
seemed like
perfect
in the
sense.
anime, it seemed
That's
like it
Stockholm
was
syndrome.
implied as well.
That's
But
Stockholm
then-
syndrome.
then they think it. Then the animators are like, "Oh, wouldn't it be a great idea if we make him join the organization?" It completely goes against his character arc, because his character arc is that he goes from like a human, a soft person, into like this violent ghoul. But he still has that human side that cares about his people. But when he faces enemies, he's completely ruthless,
100%.
and that's the theme. But then in the anime, they make him join the villains, and he becomes a villain. Like, what's your character arc? Why would you join the villains?
Okay.
Right.
That actually is a character arc, but no, screw all of the above. It was the funny part about him in the manga having sex with homegirl and crying. That shit was hilarious. How the fuck do you have sex with somebody and you're like, oh man, this is so great, and you start crying?
Bruh. No, hold up. Go back to the first time you got in the love muffin. Bruh. You tell me it feels so good, man. It brought you to tears, bro. Made me weak in the knees, man.
but I'm assuming it seemed like a depressing type of cry, like a
Bro, shut up. Nah, bro, it made me weak in the knees,
not
man.
like a yay, I'm happy cry, but like a oh no.
Gay.
What?
Like, I didn't cry when I was in there. I was just all like, my gosh.
Hey.
I don't think
Not
anything
like
will
a
ever feel this good ever
happy
again.
cry, like a sad, depressed. I did something I think I shouldn't have cried. You know
What?
What?
No, I don't know why
regretted
he's crying. I don't even remember him crying.
Because Kaneki a hoe.
What?
No. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm just saying I don't remember that because, like, that's not
is
what
that
I'm
in the
focused
manga
about.
or is
I'm
it
saying
in
he
the
a
manga?
whole ass hoe.
Yeah, I never read the manga personally.
He cried.
Manga's
He
great.
cried after he had sex with homegirl. I'm gonna call her, and it was hilarious because I remember
Why is
like
that the
some
part you're
fat,
focusing on?
because I remember some fat girl on Twitter. She was like, "I would love if a guy cried when they had sex with me. I bet you would."
I bet they will. I bet they will. She got that onion pussy, boy. She gonna open them legs and that man gonna die.
That girl on Twitter. And that fat one right over there.
Call her the Swiss Miss, as USS Swiss Miss.
You got me fucked up. What? I'm supposed to cry because oh man, I'm talking about, bro. They got the pictures, bro. They got him like he's like in a fetal position, and she's holding him. He's like, oh man, I can't believe it. It's
Oh yeah, I see it now. He wasn't in a fetal position while he was crying. He was in a fetal position after he went to sleep.
I mean, that's not much better, man.
Why is that so funny?
Like that's not much better.
Are you gonna cry and then go in the fetal position after?
You want to do it during or after?
That's not something that you want to just tell a lot of people.
I think he was depressed, honestly.
Bro. I cry a little bit.
Because I mean,
bro,
he just throughout the whole show, he's like pretty much depressed, I think.
Wait.
Yeah.
He just got it in and he's still sad? Man, fuck King Kaneki, bro.
Alright, thanks. Exactly. And you hard on animes when they start, bro. Listen to how this ends.
Bruh, fuck King Kaneki, bro. He get it in and he still sad? Man, F granddad, bro.
I mean, he had a dark life, man.
Man, fuck his life, bro. He got in there.
He had a very rough life.
And yeah, he still got some.
I've seen worse.
Hey, bro. I just remember it was a bunch of traps in the second season of Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm just like, bro, you know what? I can watch other stuff.
There was one. Wait.
You know what? I can watch other stuff.
I remember a specific episode where they all had to dress up in women's clothing.
Oh, that's season 3, but yeah.
Okay, that's season 3. That's when I was done.
Is that actually
it?
or is that?
Yeah,
No, that was
that's
canon.
what it took. That's what it
That
took.
was canon.
Canon.
I was like, you know what? I can go watch other stuff, bro. I didn't get it.
I wasn't messing with
I
that
didn't sign
either.
up for this when I started watching it.
I mean,
if you had told me this in the first season, I would have dropped it then. But dropping it in the first season, you're wrong for that, bro. That's
Oh my god.
I mean, they had a reason. It wasn't for fun. They were trying to disguise themselves so they wouldn't be seen.
That's the only way you made. That's the only way.
That's the only
I
way,
do
bro.
agree that they could have just sent their female people to do the job instead.
That should have been twerking in the restaurant, bro.
I'm just like, y'all got powers, super powers. This is the only way y'all can accomplish y'all mission. By dressing up as females and going into the Nutcracker. I'm done. All right.
I'm just saying, you using this right now, I'm going to use against you later.
You already did it. You already did it.
Not you. I'm talking about you, man. I'm using you, man. This man talking about, oh, it's okay because they was using it for this situation. That's fine. Wait until I start pushing my agenda.
But Tokyo Ghoul is good. It's not bad.
The manga.
Yeah, the manga.
Alright. But rating is perfection. But
it's pretty good. You should read it for the stream.
We should. Oh, we actually did read Red Sun 7 times because people doesn't want to read it because they told us to read it. But it'll be a good thing.
I think we should start reading Injustice for the next stream.
Screw that. Radiant.
I mean, I can read Radiant too, I'm just saying, because I kind of want to get to.
Honestly, I don't mind either way.
When are we gonna talk about Red Sun though?
I'm ready to, bro. I'm talking about.
I'm ready to. I have my notes as well.
But we can get to it. That can be the first topic of the next stream.
It's nonsense, bro. This is 2 streams later.
I know, Malik. I know. I mean, Star. Both
of them are legit.
But yeah. What were we?
So Shield Hero sucks and SAO sucks as well.
I'm down with that. I don't mind it.
It's crazy because Gobi would have made a good point on the Shield Hero because he feels strongly about that.
What would he have said?
Who knows? He ran out on the.
Oh man, y'all think y'all that? Oh man, it's crazy, man. You like? You mean what you like? What's one of your favorites?
I like Naruto.
You like Naruto though? Oh man, that's crazy. Because you like Naruto. Naruto is a piece of man. I suck at actually putting him right now. Hold on. What is it about Naruto? Oh, because he's the main character. That'll be his argument. The main character, he doesn't have much to go about him. He's just Rasengan. He Shadow Clone. Shield Hero has more techniques. He actually.
Who's your favorite character in Naruto, Yume?
Sasuke.
Really?
Yeah, I really like his character development.
He did have that.
I mean, I also like Naruto, Itachi, Kakashi, Shikamaru, all the lovable characters. But I think Sasuke is like on another level because personally, I like character arcs where the character's alignment changes. Like if they go from good to bad or bad to good, I feel like it takes a lot to push a character over that alignment. So like the character arc kind of has to be good.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the direction Sasuke went wasn't a bad direction. The fact that his brother was like, you don't have enough hate in essence, trying to push him towards evil so that he can get stronger. And I don't mind that. I just feel like some of the executions were bad. Like some of the decision Kishimoto, I guess is his name, decided to make with Sasuke. Like when he specifically went into that box to get stronger, I feel like that was kind of lame.
Box.
And I feel like they could have did something else rather than just, pull some out of their butt and say, here, now, step into this, powerful looking box with a seal and come out stronger. I feel like they could have did something better than that, but whatever. I feel like, it was a curse mark that was giving him strength, but I don't totally hate the curse mark because Orochimaru's amazing. So I don't totally hate the curse mark, but I feel like it was kind of a get out of jail free card for Sasuke a lot of the time. But I like the fact he went towards the evil side. I do like that. And he kind of switched back. I don't mind that. I feel like that's a good direction for a character to take. It's not something that I was really used to when that happened. So I like that. I can respect that. Definitely.
I also really liked the way his views kind of change. And like a lot of people don't like it. They think it makes no sense that he wanted to do something opposite to Itachi. But I feel like he kind of has his own autonomy. He can do what he wants. And the author kind of wanted to show that. And on top of that, he wants to achieve justice, his own form of justice. That's why he killed Itachi. That's why he decided to. He also likes revenge. That's why he wanted to get revenge against Danzo. He wanted to get revenge against the village. And then at the end, he just wanted to reshape the entire world. And I really like how his views kept changing and developing with the more information he got. And then he became the final antagonist.
So let me ask you this. And how can you like that about Sasuke, but like the direction that they went in Vinland Saga when what was it, Thorfinn?
Thorfinn, yeah. Because
yeah, go.
I don't necessarily support what Sasuke does, because even at the end it's shown that his view is the wrong type of view and that forgiveness is better than revenge. But I like the fact that he develops that much to begin with, the way he kind of, his views keep changing and changing and changing, and then at the end he finally agrees with Naruto. Like, I'm not like supporting revenge and going after your opponents. I just like the way his views change based on the information that he has.
Nah, fuck it, revenge all the way.
And that's okay.
Actually, no. We're letting them go because I'm like, yeah, fuck that. That.
Yeah, nah, fuck it, revenge all the way. Because of you, my clan's dead, my brother's dead. People hate my brother, even though he was actually a hero, and I was just supposed to be cool with that.
So you like Sasuke? I thought you didn't like him.
I don't particularly care for Sasuke, but this whole like, oh man, you know what? Forgiveness is the way to go. No, fuck that. That's stupid.
See, and that's the way Thorfinn felt. Like in Vinland Saga, like he wanted his revenge. He had people or person that was trying to convince him not to go this path, and choose the path. He was trying to say, choose the path that your father chose, which is not to fight. And Thorfinn was like, F that, I'm going to kill this dude. He killed my father.
Yeah.
And we never got to get that. We never got that resolution between Thorfinn and who was it, Astaroth?
Astrolot. But the reason we never get that resolution is because that's not the theme that it wants to promote. It wants to tell you, it's trying to tell you that revenge won't be satisfying, and that you're like just taking other people's lives and causing other people's pain. Because like even later in the arcs, we'll see that people's lives that he's taken have affected different people, and like I'm not gonna spoil, but I'm just gonna say it affects their lives, and he kind of has to see that, and he sees the effect that killing has. He also sees that it doesn't always solve solutions, and that there's always a better way, and those better ways actually work in the story. So yeah,
I feel like I'ma still end up liking the series, but it's just my personal feelings about it. I wanted that. That's just
I can understand that.
It was built up so much. Thorfinn was training so hard.
It's like Kurapika. I want to see him take out the Phantom Troop, but the show's trying to promote against that and saying that if he takes out the Phantom Troop, he's gonna be empty.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm like that. I want him to take out the Phantom Troop as well.
I want him to take him out too.
But I didn't like. I will say this. I hate the fact. I hate how Ubican died. I hate that. I feel like that was.
How Ubican died?
Yes.
That was a cool fight though.
I hate it, bro.
I felt quick. It was a real fight.
Bro.
No, I said it was a cool fight.
Oh yeah.
And it was quick.
It was quick.
It wasn't quick.
Yeah,
It was pretty moderately paced.
I feel like the fight part
everything
was
was
quick.
explained. Everything was explained.
And everything was like, the fight part was quick. After that,
Explained.
got captured.
Explained.
The fight happened. What was it like? It felt like 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. Like it felt shorter. It felt shorter than that. It felt like Uvikin got captured after what? 2 attacks.
Explained. He was captured from the beginning.
Exactly.
No, was he?
What? Yes,
Pretty
he
much,
already
pretty much.
explained it. He explained that he already had him in the chains. He was just trying to explore what he could and could not do.
No, well, Uvikin couldn't see the chains in the beginning. He couldn't see.
So he was captured
until Karapika allowed him to see the chains. And
no, he could have seen the chains from the get go. He could have just used.
No.
If he used his eyes, he would have been able to see it.
Oh, he could have.
If he used what's it called? Gyo.
Ubo,
He wasn't using Gyo.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't see them, because he used In to hide them.
Yes, that's what happened. That is what happened. But
I thought the fight was good. I do think Uvokin was hyped up and kind of got taken down a little too easily because Kurapika's a little broken. But I did enjoy the fight.
Stop, because now you know what? This is why we put you and in the same. We put y'all in the same category because he was not broken, and I'll let you know now. In the manga,
I know the manga. I mean, I don't read it, but I pay attention.
He's even more broken. If you want to use that term.
So yeah, so I mean, are you saying he's not broken?
He's not broken. No, he's not broken.
Just because he's even more broken now does not mean he wasn't broken before.
Wasn't broken? Yeah. What do you mean? He literally sacrificed his.
It's not. That's not good enough because we can't see that. If I tell you, I'm sacrificing someone else's life every time I use this OP ability, you're not gonna see that. You're not gonna see that during the fight. We can't tell that his lifespan is going away. It's like your second. People say that it takes away his lifespan, but we don't really see the effects of that lifespan going away. So it's basically non-existent until that character dies.
Yeah.
That's not how his ability works, though. It's only
when he's in the red eye form, Emperor mode, Emperor time.
Oh, yeah.
But like when he's using that OP ability, there are no immediate consequences. Lifetime. Your lifespan being decreased is a future consequence. It's not in the present. Therefore, it doesn't really have a weakness. Because do you really think, I mean, unless they kill Kurapika because of Emperor's time, his weakness is basically non-existent because we don't know how long his lifespan is. Like we have no way of seeing that his lifespan is actually decreasing. They're just saying it, but like it may never actually happen.
First of all, shut up.
No, I'm just over here like, hell yeah, boy. That shit is non-existent. That man has no weaknesses, bro. His only stipulation is he can only use these on the Phantom Troop. But as long as he fighting the Phantom Troop member, he like from how his abilities work, he should never lose against any member of the Phantom Troop. Just because of how his abilities work.
Okay. And actually gonna fight against myself. I'm going to fight against myself when I say this. He only has those abilities against the Phantom Troop, and those abilities do not reflect on his lifespan. Those abilities that you're speaking of, not the Emperor's Eye, are only used against Phantom Troop. Now, he also has, I could be wrong, I can't think of the number right now, 7 other abilities, maybe
5.
Yeah, 5, maybe 5.
One for each finger.
He can create at the whim.
Mm-hmm.
But the only abilities that he is limited to the troop is Judgment Chain and the Chain Gel.
That's stupid broken. First of all, this man captured and what did he do? He like cancel out the Nin that the leader,
change y'all,
of the Phantom Troop, like that's completely broken.
No,
And
listen to this. Listen to this.
Only Phantom Troop. Yes,
he made a chain that a member of the Phantom Troop cannot break, which he tested against the physically strongest member of the Phantom Troop, and then he has an ability that they cannot escape.
Not only that,
continue.
Not only that, he has an ability where he can make you, if you're part of the Phantom Troop, you can't use Nin.
Judgment. No, that's change. That's still change.
I do not like absolute abilities because, like, if you have an absolute ability, if you have any broken ability, you need a really large drawback to make it balance. And he does not have a large enough drawback. Only using it against the Phantom Troop is not a good enough drawback. Like, what weaknesses does it have when he's fighting a Phantom Troop member? It's broken.
It is. I wish. I can't even be mad that they're trying to promote him not even fighting the Phantom Troop. If all he's gonna do is wipe him every time he goes against him, I'd rather see. I'd rather see.
All right, I'm not gonna keep defending him. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is stupid.
I'd rather see Ahsoka run through the Phantom Troop, even though he got destroyed by the main.
Ahsoka?
Yes, I would much rather see Ahsoka fight the Phantom Troop.
Nah, he couldn't get past Pain Packer.
He couldn't get past what?
Pain Packer.
Oh.
They'll find a way.
I don't think he could get past Pain Packer.
I would love to see that fight.
They'd give him a new ability or something.
Talking about Faden.
I genuinely don't think Ahsoka could get past Pain Packer.
A regular guy with a wind-up punch.
No, I understand your argument, but at the same time, well, I'm only speaking of spoilers. I'm not going to speak of spoilers, but
that man got a boost.
Ability can kind of bypass. Like, if he can assassinate you before you can use your ability, kind of negates it. But yeah, Pain Packer, if he's going, I don't know if he can even go in against him 1v1. So I don't know. Pain Packer is ridiculous. I don't know. I haven't seen him go against somebody who is that competent. So I don't know. That's the whole point that I'm irritated in. I'm like, Mara, please start this manga again.
Bro, you know how you do. You gotta draw his porn.
What?
So
I don't think it's coming back.
Wait, what do you mean?
Anytime a manga artist takes extended breaks, I make a joke that they draw hentai on the side.
Oh,
because a lot of them do. Like, that's why High School DxD never really, not High School DxD, High School of the Dead never really continued, is because the artist, well, the creator made far more money drawing hentai than he did making High School of the Dead, and then he was gonna go back to it, and then there was like a whole rights issue, and then he didn't feel like fighting for it. So yeah,
I don't blame him.
That's why there's no more High School of the Dead. If
you're making money drawing porn and you draw anime, and I don't blame you for drawing porn.
Yeah, he made way more money. Like it wasn't even close how much more money he made drawing pornography or drawing hentai.
It's not even like High School of the Dead was like super story driven, you know. It's like zombies, boobs, guns.
Like, let me tell you, bro. If you've never purchased a doujin, you ain't seen real art, bro. Holy shit.
What the hell?
Yeah, Faku. I go to Anime Expo every year. Faku, they have a booth. You have to be 18 to get into the booth, but they sell doujin. More importantly, they sell limited edition doujin. And let me tell you something. I think it's well established that I like to flip products. One doujin can pay for half my trip. One. If I can get it signed by the artist, I've literally made money on my entire trip off getting one doujin signed by the artist, because typically these artists are pretty reclusive, so they don't make public appearances. Faku throws them a ton of money, because they already know they're gonna sell a fuck ton of books because they do a big ass markup on these limited edition Dojin that I use air quotation marks for that. So like it's beneficial all the way around. But yeah, 100%. Like I've purchased Dojin and then turned around and flipped it. Like typically they're about like $150 per Dojin. And I'll buy one for my collection, and then I'll buy one to flip. Get both of them signed, which is extremely difficult to get two signed. I usually have to get my girl to get the other one signed. And then yeah, just flip them around, man. Now, as far as these Dojin, most of mine are unopened, because like I appreciate the art style. I can't get off the hentai, like I just can't. It's fucking cartoons, but the art style